Check, 1 2 1 2. Give me 1 second. Check. What do I got to echo? Is my echo off now? Let's see. There you go. We're here. It's your man RTP Skull Gang in the building. You know what time it is? Yeah. Should be good to go now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. How has it been going? How has it been going? Let's get the rhythm going. Let's get the ticker going. Have you guys hit the like button yet?
That's Chris Myrick, not Tommy Sweeney. Oh, Tommy Sweeney is what I'm thinking of.
All right. So I got it ready to go till 4 o'clock. We got about 10 minutes. Jameer in the building. Cali Bucks in the building. We here. Let's talk a little bit. We got 10 minutes to talk before this preseason 3 game goes. So as you guys already know, once again, Baker Mayfield is just had a pick 6 right now. I told you guys, man, that second team ain't no joke, man. That Jets defense is not no joke. The second team that Trask was going up against, that was some really good film. Some really good film that we was watching. They just picked 6 DeVito. I think he's the backup. So yeah, as we last was talking, we were last discussing I believe the preseason game was the last thing we talked about. The Jets versus the Bucks preseason game 2. We watched some film. We saw a lot of good things from Trask, but we also had the situation where Baker did not play, and people were saying that, oh, that means Baker's a starter. And then later on, we get the word. What's going on here? What is that? Why is I got 2? Anyways, we got the word that Baker might end up being the starter. And so, long story short, practice goes by. Like I said, we will find out when next practice comes. And the next practice comes, and Todd Bowles comes out and says that Baker Mayfield is the starter. And we have been practicing as if Baker Mayfield is the starter since then. So can we agree that QB competition was fake? Now, I'm glad you brought that up, Cali Bucks. Here's what I want to say about that. I do not believe. I mean, technically, you can say it was fake. I don't believe it was fake. This is what I think. I think that they went into it saying that we're going to say there's a quarterback competition. There's not really a quarterback competition. This is what I think. I think they went in saying, I don't think, let's act like this is a quarterback competition. It's a good way to get the backup ready. Like Dave Canella says, you end up with 2 starters instead of a starter and a backup who might not be ready to play if he needs to. You end up with 2 starters. So I think that was the whole plan. Let's act like there's a quarterback competition. But then, because not only that, I do believe that Jason Light wanted to see what he can see through Dave Canellis. I think it could even be this, right? Jason Light said, hey, you get your guy, Baker Mayfield, but I want there to be a quarterback competition. And maybe Bowles told Jason Light, sure, there's a quarterback competition, sure. And when it happened and went through, I think they found out that, well, Trask really can wheel it and deal it. Like, Trask really can be that guy. Now, again, 2 things. One, you can't go from, even if you want to start Trask, you can't go from Trask to Baker Mayfield. It just doesn't look good. You can't do that. So that's one. And number 2, the experience. Obviously, you want to go with the experience, right, over the non-experience. If you're like this, that's what you want to do, right? You're gonna say, oh well, if they're right here, then let's go with Baker over Kyle Trask. Now, again, technically, I think this was a competition. I just don't think it was a very fair one. That's the best way I can say it. This was a competition. It just wasn't a real fair one. Kyle Trask would have really had to outshine Baker Mayfield, which he was in practice sometimes, but in preseason games, there was no way he was going to be able to do that. Again, he's a veteran. It's easy for Baker Mayfield to throw in preseason. Not only that, but now we can say that it does seem like they were protecting Baker Mayfield. Now, we will find out today. We will find out today if we know for sure that they were protecting Baker in that other preseason game, as far as giving him easy throws, not giving him any plays that might make him look bad, protecting him, basically protecting Baker. And the reason why I say that is because today, there is no competition today. Today, he is the starter. No matter what happens, he is the starter going into week 1, no matter what. Today is not a protect Baker Mayfield or let's make Baker Mayfield look good or let's protect him so he doesn't look bad. Today's not that day. Today is you're out there with the starters, go work on some stuff, get the kinks out, and get ready for week 1 with the starters. That's what today is. So there should not be any type of babying, any type of protection. Yeah, I expect some bootlegs, I expect some easy throws, but not because they're protecting him. If they're giving him easy throws and stuff like that, they should be looking at this game like, let's see how good our offense can be. Now, obviously, we're not gonna give out the trick plays, or you know what I'm saying? Everyone knows it's the vanilla of the vanilla, but they're still going to want to see, okay, now is the time to practice on how much you can move down the field with this offense. How much can this offense move down the field? We're gonna, as what I said before in the other preseason games and plays are made to see what can this player do? What can this offensive lineman do on this play? What can this O-line do? That's not what we're doing in this preseason game. At least it shouldn't be what we're doing in this preseason game. This preseason game should be like, okay, we think we know what we can do. We think we know what we're good at. We think we know of what should be good. Now let's go out there and see if it's valid. Let's go see if what I think this starting O-line is good at doing, running the ball, let's go try to do it. What we think that Baker is good at with this offense, let's go try to do it, and let's go validate and make sure that we're right about what we think we can do good. That's what this preseason game should be. What a dress rehearsal preseason game should be is that, again, it's not showing your playbook. It's all vanilla, but the gist of what you're trying to do, what you're going to want to try to accomplish should be shown here, right? So that's what this is a different type of preseason game. So because of that, we shouldn't be seeing them babying. I shouldn't get that feeling like, oh, they're babying Baker. They just don't want him to look bad or whatever. That shouldn't be today. If I feel like that, I will say it. But hopefully we should see a lot more of what we saw from Baker in his last drive, the last time we saw him. A little bit more Kyle Trask type of offense that we were seeing. I still believe we still should be seeing bootlegs and stuff like that, but we should be seeing a lot more mixed up stuff, a lot more things. So that's what I think we should be seeing today. Same for Kyle Trask. I think when Kyle Trask comes in, I think you'll just be seeing the more of the same of what we saw in the Jets game, basically, pretty much. But yeah, I think this was a competition. I just don't think that they had the competition thinking that it was going to be anything. And even if they thought, like, let's say, because again, coaching staff, Buck fans, we all sat here and said we really don't know what he is, right? I'm pretty much the only one on YouTube that came on here and was like, I saw glimpses of things that I liked from Kyle Trask. No one else pretty much said that. Before any of the preseasons this year, I'm pretty much the only content creator that said I saw something that I liked from Trask. I saw quick decisions. I saw accuracy in last year's preseason game from the little that we saw from there. But pretty much everyone else was like, we really don't know what he is. And I believe the coaching staff felt the same way, which is, it's a fair assessment. And I think that they said this is a quarterback competition, but I don't think they really thought it was going to be a quarterback competition. And then when it really turned into a quarterback competition, when everyone sat there and said, hey, I can actually see Kyle Trask starting in the NFL. He actually looks like a starting quarterback. Then when that happened, the competition was still there, but it was then like, I think the coaching staff realized, okay, now it's lopsided because he really got to do a lot to start for us. Like, for us to take the chance, he's really got to do a lot to start for us. For Bowles to be able to take the chance on someone who's never had snaps over someone who had plenty of snaps, everybody would have to have been like, no, you're crazy if you don't start Kyle Trask. And unfortunately, that's not how lopsided the competition was. I do truly believe that if this was a 50-50 on level, even playing field, I truly believe Kyle Trask won that competition. I don't think there's no doubt in my mind. I mean, just listen to the Buck fans. I mean, you've had plenty of Buck fans trash Kyle Trask. And when they went out there and they saw Kyle Trask, they went from trashing him to like, I'm kind of rooting for him now. I kind of want him to be our quarterback. So just the turnaround of everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that was a doubter was converted and was shown like, okay, he really can play the offense. Like, he really can do the thing. That alone tells you right there. And again, and everything that they were seeing from Baker in the training camp, I think Kyle Trask won that battle. But again, he would have had to win it lopsided. But it is what it is. Baker is the number one QB. I will say this. I said this on the last stream. I'll say it again. I'm a little bit more okay with it as far as week one, because at first I wasn't thinking too much about the Vikings defense. But then a couple weeks ago, I found out I found out that Brian Flores is the defensive coordinator for the Vikings. That dude's a savage. So I mean, hey, you never know. You never know if Kyle's ready for that until you put him out there. But it is what it is. We got Baker now, so he's gonna have to deal with that. But we see Kelly Dwight in the building. The more snaps Kyle gets, the better he becomes. Yes, I agree with that. So let me also say this. If you listen to Todd Bowles, and shout out, there were some nationwide media streams that's caught onto this as well. If you listen to Todd Bowles, when he says who's the quarterback, he says Baker Mayfield is the quarterback for right now. And he says it twice. For right now. I truly believe that they know that Kyle Trask is going to take over. I think they know that. I think that's the plan. I think they're planning this, that Kyle Trask is going to take over. Now, obviously, they can't force Kyle Trask in there if Baker's doing his thing. But I think they truly like what they have in Kyle Trask. I think they were surprised, and I think they're like, yo, I think we have something. If you listen to the Dave Canellis' interview, he says it himself. He's like, he can really deal it. He can really throw the ball. Like, he's really good. I think they got surprised. And I think we're in a great situation, guys. I think we're in a great situation, a really good situation. And I'm not nervous. I'm really not nervous. It's so funny because we have so many. I think we're going to do a NFC South roundtable tonight after the game. I think me and my peoples are going to do one. I'm not 1,000% sure. But I've been watching a lot of, obviously the Bucks. I watch a lot of the Panthers and the Saints and the Falcons. And listen, I feel so prepared for this season. Like, I feel like I know what we are, what the Bucks are. I feel like I know what the Panthers are now. That was my biggest question mark. I had no idea what to think about the Panthers. I think I got the Panthers down. I got the Falcons down. I got the Panthers down. I've always said that I know what the Saints are, but it is a new year. It is Derek Carr. To be 1,000% honest with you guys, I haven't paid that much attention because I feel like I know what the Saints are, but I haven't really paid that much attention to feel 100. I feel like as much as I know the Panthers and the Falcons right now, I feel like now I know the Saints the least. So I do got to pay a little bit more attention to the Saints. Maybe tomorrow, see what they do tomorrow. But I'm ready for the season. I feel ready. I see Sean J in the building. He said, "Roundtable gang." Looks like my camera froze. 1 second, my camera done froze on me. Let me get this going again. Hold on. No, it takes a while for my camera to. I don't know why my camera be freezing like that. But what was I saying? But yeah, I feel very prepared for the season. I feel very prepared for the season. Sorry. So yeah, I feel very prepared for the season, and I truly believe that we're in good hands. And I think as far as our quarterback situation, I think we did that. We handled that perfectly. I think we handled that perfectly. Tampa Bay Val in the building. They're not going to play with Baker. Either he gets them results or he gone. I agree. Corey in the building. I want to see more of Marquise Watts. Dude can rush the passer. Yes, I agree with you on that. I want to see more of that as well. I want to see more of that as well. So yeah. I feel really prepared for this season, man. I'm really excited. I'm excited for the defense. I'm excited. Everything that let's see, what was I nervous? The only thing that I don't have a stamp on is the O-line. It's the only thing I don't have a stamp on. Last preseason game, Preseason 1, right? I was worried because Luke Gedeke and Mayock was looking bad. Preseason 2, I felt a little bit better because they pretty much looked like starters against backups against the Jets. So that was good to see. That didn't calm my, everything, all the questions I have about the O-line, but that made me feel better coming off of what we looked like in game 1, right? So this is a big game for our starting O-line. So that's going to be big. I'm not worried about the wide receivers. Obviously, we're worried about the quarterback, right? But listen, Baker hasn't shown me much to feel feel calm, like we're good, we're okay. I'm going to be honest with you. But I low-key do feel calm. I don't know if it's because I know we got Kyle Trask in the background just in case. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we're okay. We're good. Like we'll be okay. If Baker isn't like Corey said, or no, who was it? Tampa Val says, if he, doesn't give them results, Kyle Trask is coming in. So I do feel calm about that. King Cook in the building. Buccaneers Nation, what's good? You know what time it is, man. We here. Rashad White. We haven't seen any Rashad White, so that's good. And listen, I'm not high on our run game at all. They haven't given me any reason to be high on the run game. I'm praying, I'm hoping that today we have a run game or something. Just give me something. It don't have to be gashing. Just give me something that I can see we could keep them a little bit balanced. That's what I'm hoping for. That's pretty much the biggest thing I'm hoping for. Oh, that and Shaq Barrett. I'm hoping that, I don't know if Shaq Barrett's going to play. I don't know if anybody has a list of who is playing, who's not, but I'm hoping to see just a small bit. I just want to see like one possession of Shaq Barrett just jumping out of the line and then sit him down. You know what I'm saying? Levante really don't even need to be in the game. I don't know if he's going to play, but yeah. So let's see, 4 o'clock. Let's see if this game's starting. All right, so we got the game.
But now it's time to let Baker cook.
Heath in the building. Looking forward to Syracuse boys. Sean Tucker, Bucks fan in Central New York. We watch that guy all the time. I hope he has much success with the Bucks. All right, we will be seeing him. Amazement in the building. What's up, RTP? Been a minute, fam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We here. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's get it. Yes. King Cook, if Trask has starting quarterback qualities, then why he ain't starting? LOL. Because they can't go from Trask to Baker. They got to go from Baker to Trask. It's kind of politics if you think about it. With you got a black head coach, you have to play politics. Politics for a black head coach is not in your favor at all. Amazement says yes. Give us something special, Vaughn. He's been bad so far. I don't think Vaughn's been bad. I think the O-line's been bad. I don't think Vaughn's been bad at all. Vaughn, listen, Vaughn's played in the regular season, and I've seen Vaughn look better than Leonard Fournette every chance he gets. So I'm not worried about Vaughn at all. Everyone is so down on Vaughn, and I have no idea why. That dude has done nothing but make plays when he's in the game in the regular season. So I'm not worried about Vaughn. I don't think they're worried about Vaughn either, but we should see some Chase Edmonds. I think we might see some Chase Edmonds. He was hurt last time I know, which is the main reason why I want Vaughn as running back number 2. Chase Edmonds you can't count on Chase Edmonds. So yeah. Can you guys hear the commentators pretty good? Can you hear them talking? Looks like Shaq might be playing.
In the first round, but this guy, Shaq Barrett, 37.5 sacks between 2019 and 2021.
Wide receivers I'm going to be looking at, secondary players too as far as depth.
Lamar Jackson will not.
Yes, O-line has been bad too. Want to see both jail running backs and O-line. Heath Vaughn is going to get cut. All other running backs have looked better than him. There's no way. No way he gets cut. Aaron Mills in the building. Yeah, I can hear the commentator. Okay. Oh, Chris Godwin's not
News Channel 8, your official
Chris Godwin's not suited up.
presents your Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Baltimore Ravens. Tonight's game is brought to you by Advent Health.
Chris Godwin's not suited up. I hope they're sitting Mike Evans too then. Because if Mike Evans is playing and Chris Godwin isn't, does that mean Chris Godwin's hurt? Does anybody have a list of players that are not playing today or suited up? Let me go on Twitter, see if I can find something.
Being an NFL fan is the greatest.
So we should be starting when we come back from commercial. Let me see if I can find anything. Only for no, that's not it. I'm not finding anything that's saying who's playing and who's not. I'm not seeing nothing. Chris wasn't in pads. I'm really hoping that Mike Evans isn't in pads too, because if Mike Evans is in pads and Chris isn't, that means he's hurt. I'm a little worried right now. Let me go. Got it. Hopefully Tucker get a heavier load tonight. Pause. You stupid. Heath, absolutely. Tucker would have been drafted if not for the heart. Bucks made a savvy move to sign him. Yes. I want to see Palmer still get the ball tonight. He will. I'm a little worried, guys. I'm not seeing. Okay, here we go. Inactives. Servasi, Dennis, Gardner, Ryan Jensen, Antoine Winfield, Kalijah, Cansey, Ryan Jensen. He put Ryan Jensen twice. Kedrick Whitehead, KJ Britt, Chase Edmonds, Chris Murray are among those who are not suiting up for the Bucks tonight. Antoine Winfield. Why is that? With first, it certainly looks like be the case as the likes of Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Rashad White, Tristan Ware, and Kate Auden were all dressed. Chris Godwin wasn't dressed though. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. I guess we'll find out. They're back from commercial, so. Well, we're here. OG in the building. What up, OG? All right, so let's see. Looks like we're receiving, or I think we're receiving.
Well, good evening, guys. We're going to see all these starters on offense, including a dream come true. Rashad White dreamed of being a starting running back in the NFL. He is, in fact, wearing number 1. The most unorthodox road I've seen to the NFL. Nebraska, Kearney, Mount San Antonio College, just to get to Arizona State.
Okay, Chris is okay. So it must have. I'm sorry, guys. It must have been an old video or something that they were showing up because Chris does have pads on. Chris is suited up. All right, cool. Whew. So they're suited. So we're playing our starters. We're playing our starters, including Levante, which I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully that's just like one series.
Thank you very much.
But we're playing our starters. I want to see Auden and Durham step up tonight. But Crazy in the building. You know what time it is. Yes, sir. In the building. Yes.
Sometimes running backs will go back there.
All right, so they're kicking off. We're going first.
And a 54-yard return in his career. The Ravens, by the way, Justin Tucker.
Yeah.
Is on his way to a Hall of Fame career.
All right, so looks like Tompkins
Last Monday night, Washington
is starting for the kick returner, kick returner, which is what I believe he's going to be.
2023, it's a touchback.
All right, here we go. Touchback.
5-yard line.
Baker Mayfield at the 25. Let's get it.
The only guy who was a walk-off.
All right, Baker, here we go. He's our starting quarterback. Let's get it. I want a nice drive down the field. Let's go. Touchdown, Baker, the touchdown maker. Let's get it. He's our starting quarterback. You're my guy. I'm rooting for you. This is not one of them channels. I want the best for the Bucs. Let's get it. Yeah, it is. That red jersey is super clean. Shotgun.
I've seen you go about first down.
Fake handoff.
Throw and does completes. And that is
Chris Godwin's going to get three yards. It was a play action. He was looking, but he was nothing there. He threw it to Chris, who was like in the flat. He was like a yard behind the line of scrimmage, and then he just made a move while he was getting tackled and got like 3 yards.
Talking about offense, but when we talk about defense, we'll be tackling. But on offensive perspective,
All right.
execution.
Shotgun. No, he's under center. Two. He's going to give it to Rashad. First run.
Rashad White carries.
Rashad White is going to get another like 4 yards.
There's a few backups, a few mingled in, but we are seeing that offensive line.
Good push from the O-line. Wasn't really no holes, but they pushed the line of scrimmage forward. 3rd and 4.
Cody Mount at right guard.
And Robert Hainsey, the center.
Looking. Just checks it down.
Completes. That's White, but he can't get the first
Don't even get the first down. Don't even get it. Basically got a yard. 3 and out.
2 throws opening series, but not enough.
I would say they were a little cautious on those first 3 plays. Baker Mayfield not trying to push the ball down the field. Just keep
A little cautious. You heard it from the commentator.
I know one thing for a fact. For this offense to be as effective as they want it to be, they're going to have to run the football. It creates those play action opportunities, and hopefully we see that later on as this game goes along.
Jake Camarda in his 2nd year.
All right, we're punting.
After a terrific rookie year, drafted out of Georgia, Kylan Wallace with the fair catch. Let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by your local Ford dealers, the F-150 official truck of the Buccaneers.
Keys to the game for me, making with Baker. Okay, that first drive wasn't it, but Trask didn't go quietly into the night, but he has an opportunity to show us what he's all about. Secondly, clean football. Execute drives on offense. Got that whole starting unit. I want to see the skilled players kind of develop. And finally, on defense, this is the first time we're going to see all the expected starters on defense except for the rookie Kalijah Kancey. He is out.
Russell's in there.
You know what the linebackers and secondary are.
So Levante isn't playing. Russell's in there. Oh, shout out to Russell, man. JJ Russell's with the starters.
Johnson is the starting quarterback.
Oh, well, Servassier isn't playing, so.
And moving upfield.
And they go right at Russell right away.
Charlie Pollard, the tight end, with a couple of catches.
I got to look at the D-line.
Backing up Mark Andrews.
Josh Johnson was on the Bucs roster when I was still playing.
Is Diaby in there?
A lot of football.
Oh, well, he can't be in there because JTS is in there.
We were arguing about it up here earlier.
So Logan Hall and Vita Vea in the middle. Shaq Barrett and JTS on the outside.
To the 5th round by the Bucs in 2008. 19-yard pickup on first down and throwing again. And what a
Ooh, nice grab.
At the 47.
Nice throw, nice grab.
Wallace, who
This is not Lamar, right? Lamar's not out there. No, it's the other dude.
Defender, you have to be wary of a guy who's been in the league as long as Josh Johnson.
Dang, they're not having Lamar. Has Lamar played in the preseason?
What's going on the other side of the ball? He will step up and deliver. We saw that on Monday night. If you watched the Commanders game that they played last week, or I guess earlier this week.
Well, they got into the championship game for the 49ers last year when they're
looks like no. I was gonna say big nickel, but it's not. It's regular nickel.
He's going to throw again and floats one and caught inside
Nice.
the 25-yard line. James Pro
Went at Christian Ezian, the nickel, got hit as he threw it. So that's
Earlier
good.
in the year, we thought was going to be, or preseason, I should say, we thought was going to be the primary nickelback. And this is the concern for a guy who played safety in college for me, Chris. He's a very similar body type to Antoine Winfield Jr. His ability to play in the slot, play man-to-man in the slot when they need to win on downs is going to define whether or not he's the right choice to be that starting nickelback.
3 out of 3 for Johnson, shredding the Buck defensive starters, and once again over the middle.
Over the middle again. I don't know. I think that's the second time it went over. What's his name? Devin. He needs to back up in his zone.
The Ravens, their first possession, get 6.
Well, they made that drive look pretty easy, and Josh Johnson finds Laquan Treadler. He's actually end up going to be working on Devin White there in the middle.
Yeah, that was over Devin White. Two looked like, I don't know if it was the same routes or what. Oh, it's Johnson. He's still in the league?
That's it. This was a team that used to bludgeon you with the run game. Now they come out in 11 personnel, spread you out, and throw it all around the park. And they just went right through this Bucs defense.
Todd Monken, familiar to Buccaneer fans from his time in Tampa, and Tucker the extra point. He rarely
all right,
misses.
Baker, the touchdown maker. Let's go.
Ravens marching 80 yards, and the touchdown throw from the one-time Buccaneer, Josh Johnson.
Yeah, look at that. Go back and look at the film, Devin. Can't have that happening. So they went 1 to Russell, 2 to Izian. Actually, it was 1 to Russell. Yeah, I think it was 1 to Russell, 2 to Izian, 3 to Devin, and 4 to Devin again. JJ going crazy, LOL. Do you mean JJ Russell?
Is the greatest.
Let's turn this down. All right, so Baker went 3 and out. We should have a whole half. I believe that's what I heard. We're going the whole half with Baker, which I don't know if I like that. Not because of Baker. Baker can stay out there and play as much as possible, but I don't know if I like our O-line. But our O-line hasn't had any work. Neither has our defense. So I can kind of see it. Levante, I'm glad is not out there. He don't need any work. Shaq Barrett, like, I would sit him after this. Like, even though the defense got scored on, sit him after this. I think I'm just so nervous about Shaq. Sit him after this. I would even sit Vita Vea after this, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think who else. Everyone else, I would leave Devin out there. Devin, he just had two throws over his head. Like, he wasn't deep enough in his coverage. Yeah, Josh Johnson. Yeah, Josh Johnson, bro. I remember when I was thinking about a two quarterback system that I wanted to implement. That's how long I've been breaking down the Bucs, man. I remember Josh Johnson when we had Josh Johnson. I believe it was wasn't Luke McCown. Was it Luke McCown? It was Josh Johnson and someone else. I don't think it was Luke McCown. It was another white boy, I believe. But he was in a quarterback battle. Remember, we kept switching up between one of those? And Josh Johnson was good. I think it might have been Luke McCown. I don't know. One of you guys might remember. You know I got a terrible memory. But Josh Johnson was good in the red zone. And no, it wasn't Josh Freeman. It wasn't Josh Freeman. It was Josh Johnson. It was before we got Freeman. It was Josh Johnson, and he took over after, I think it was Luke McCown who was starting first, and then Josh Johnson took over. It was either Luke McCown or another white boy. I can't think of what his name was. But anyways, Josh Johnson couldn't drive down the field, but in the red zone he can score on the red zone. And was it Luke McCown? It was Luke McCown. Okay. Luke McCown could actually drive down the field goal. Could actually drive down the field, but he could never score a touchdown. And I used to think, man, we should implement like a 2-quarterback system. Let Luke McCown drive us down the field, and then when we're in the red zone, put Josh Johnson in and let him go for the touchdown. All right, Baker's back in. Oh, he was going to throw and he hesitated. Now he gave it to Godwin. Godwin gets the first down. He hesitated and then found Godwin and threw it.
Ways to get open in the middle of the park. Whether it's zone coverage or man coverage, he just finds ways to zone. He's just available for his quarterback. And then he's short-handed, he is. Good job by Baker there. I mean, we're just to mention that. Staying in that pocket right there when it was collapsing around and finding an open Chris Godwin.
Shout out to Montre in the building. All right, shotgun, 2 on top, 1 on the bottom. That's Chris, and tight end on the same side, but to the line. We're going to hand it off. Rashad, ooh, going to get a nice run. Pick up 9. By the way, what's his name has some time in the pocket? Baker.
You get to see this explosion.
Good run by Rashad. Good blocking. Out a hole. 2nd and 1. They're gonna throw it. Gets a nice, easy little out route to Chris Godwin for a first down, probably like 5 yards.
Hurry up, you have a play in mind. Baker knows the play, the offense knows the play. He just goes out and calls it after this 9-yard run by Rashad White. It's 2nd and 1. Quick play, pick up the first down, keep it going.
We saw Lance, 42-year-old Dave Canales, calling plays again for the first time in his career, coming over from Seattle, longtime Pete Carroll assistant.
Oh, hand it off to tight end. Otten gets the first down. End around to the tight end. I like that. End around to the tight end, Otten, and he runs for a first down. Nice. They sent the tight end in motion and then the end around and gave it to him.
He doesn't have the speed to the edge, but Cade Otten does. And Cade Otten is one of these young, exciting tight ends.
Let's go.
You mentioned last week, he led all rookies in receptions last year. They have huge expectations for him this year in this ball.
3 in the bottom. Baker in a shotgun. He's going to throw it right away to Kai Geiger. They're going to probably flag that. Geiger gets... No, he gets 9. Okay, no flags. We're good.
Kalen Geiger. Watch the throw, of course, goes up. But watch 83. Devin Tompkins dumping a DB. Gets his money. Kalen Geiger there some yards. That was awesome.
1st and 10.
Right. Well, you know what? When you want it, sometimes size doesn't matter. And I 100% believe that this kid uses that deficiency in size to make himself a better player. That was a pretty awesome play.
All right, shotgun, 2 on top, 2 on the bottom. Looking. Throws for touchdown. Touchdown, easy. Chris Godwin. Where the heck was Mike Evans even in the game?
Well, those of y'all wondering where Mike Evans was on that drive, I don't think he's suiting up, but Chris Godwin sure is. 3 receptions on this drive, and
That's what I just said that. Where the heck? I haven't seen. Was he on the field?
And Baker Mayfield finding this connection.
Yeah, he's not even in the game.
Again, protection is really, really good for Baker Mayfield there, and like I just mentioned, no one better in football finding seams.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When he's in the red zone,
For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Baker has looked really good in the red zone, man. I can't lie. I like him in the red zone. That's one thing I haven't said really anything negative about him.
Blankenship was missing. McLaughlin was hitting, and he's the choice as the starting kicker, starting quarterback delivers. You know, Baker Mayfield's an easy guy to follow. You're just never sure where he's going to lead you. Well, there, he led you to the end zone.
All right, I want more, man. Give me more. Nice little touchdown by Baker. It seemed a little... So, it seemed a little easy, and I don't mean the plays. There were good plays, good calls. We ran the ball. It was a good drive. I'm gonna be honest. It was a good drive. I want to say that he's right. He's not throwing down the field, but listen, if this is our offense and we're moving the ball like that, I'm not mad at that either. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. What I'm worried about is when these little end arounds and, throws to the flat, when those plays don't work because the defense that we're going against is sound and they see ball, they go get ball, and you catch the ball, they don't let you go nowhere. We have a defense like that. When we go against a defense like that, Is he? That means they're gonna force you. We're not gonna give you first downs by these easy check down passes and stuff like that. You gotta work for that first down. Will he be able to move the ball then? That's my question mark. But right now, as far as that was a great drive. We ran the ball. We were able to get yards every time we ran the ball. Every pass that Baker made, it was nowhere near in harm's way. I mean, you can't be mad at that drive at all. Mazeman says, I'm really interested to see Otton progression. I see flashes in him. I think he's going to be solid, bro. I think Otton's going to be solid. He's not going to be, he's not going to be a household name or a Greg Olsen or anything like that. But I do think for people who watch football and watch tape and people that want or need a tight end, Cade Otton's going to be one of those guys that everyone else is going to know. No one's going to talk about him, but Cade Otton's going to be that guy that people know about. Baker, real QB1. Hey, he looked like it there. Definitely looked like it there. 6 for 6, 42 yards, 1 touchdown.
Hinted at possibly getting it there. He didn't have a chance to start. Here, he did.
He does. And I know that he wanted to start over. He told us earlier, I think we ran the clip last week, about coming here knowing that we needed a fresh start here in Tampa. And trust me, he's already indoctrinated himself.
Come on, give me a whole half with the offense. Defense, whole starting defense is out again. Is out here again. Except for Antoine. Antoine hasn't been out there. He didn't dress today.
We haven't seen an incomplete pass yet.
And Joe Tryon gets in there trips him up. Almost got a sack, but trips him up. Oh, I can't wait to watch the tape. Oh, this is going to be some good tape to watch. It's going to be some good tape to watch because we got Joe Tryon to watch. We got Vita Vea to watch. We got Logan Hall in the pass rush to watch. Now that Logan Hall is next to Vita Vea, he don't got to worry about the double team. So that's going to be fun to watch. We got the whole starting O-line to watch. Oh, we got some good tape to watch at this game, baby.
We talked about during the preseason game, Larry Foote, Casey Rogers got to call the defense, but in the regular season, it's Todd Bowles, the head coach, who we expect to make the defensive calls. And here comes the flag, across the 32-yard line.
Flag on who?
No important carries. We are unlikely to see.
Probably on them. Homeboy's pad is all the way up.
Lamar Jackson when the regular season rolls around.
Ooh, they got Green in there. Oh, they called on Carlton. Hands to the face. He tried to press him. I didn't think it. I thought it was on his jersey. Maybe I was wrong.
Well, I'll tell you what, not having played at all, the starters, the first game is always, and they're not jitters, I'm not going to say that, but they're just rust.
There was another, who was?
The throw again and completes up across the 40-yard line. Charlie Moore, the tight end.
And it's not just tackling. Of course it's tackling. That's the talk of the preseason when defenders or defensive personnel talk about not getting many reps. Like, you have bad tackling. Yeah, but to me, it's about getting a feel at full speed. Yes, you do joint practices. Every team does that. But it's not live. Live, real reps, you only get those in the preseason. So I'm a big advocate of getting these guys on the field. And
They got Green in there, bro. He's making the team.
Well, I think the more you play, the better off you are. Johnson.
Got him, Green. Oh, no, that's JTS with a sack.
Ryan Shoenka once again. Bucs only had 3 sacks in the first 2 preseason games.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what this play was. Josh
It was a stunt.
This is a design run. It's a very poorly designed, executed play because Joe Tryon, Shoenka ran a little stunt in there, and whichever one of those offensive line was supposed to tackle him or supposed to block him, completely whipped on him. Easy tackle for loss for number 9.
Lost 4, 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8.
Shaq Barrett.
Ooh. Get him. Vita almost had him. Ooh, out of incomplete. Good defense.
Obviously, the coverage in the secondary. I think all will be good all year.
Vita Vea and Shaq Barrett stunned it this time. Oh, Vita Vea had his jersey.
Almost get him down. And then the ball hawking ability, or I think it was D. Delaney who had a pick last week, comes in and almost steals an interception there at the end. And just of note, D. Delaney is starting at safety tonight because Antoine Winfield Jr. is out.
Jordan Stout. Devlin Tompkins lets it go, and that's a mistake.
And he can do.
Is right inside the
All right, Baker. Touchdown maker. Let's get another one.
Probably could have fair caught that. Good decision. Field position game.
All right. Let's mute this. Cali Buck says JJ only played behind Josh Freeman. I checked. So who was it? Who was it? Let me. Let me see. I'll tell you right now who I was talking about. Team career passing records. Oh, they got a list like that. It has to be Josh and Mike Glenn. Before those days, before the Leftwich, Luke McCown, Jeff Garcia, Brian Greasy, Jeff Garcia, Luke McCown. What? It was Sean King. It was Sean King. No, it wasn't Sean King. That wasn't who I was talking about. That's not who I'm talking about. Josh and Josh. Josh McCown, Mike Glennon. Damn, who was it? I could have sworn it was Josh Johnson, but it wasn't Josh Freeman. That's not the guy that he was going against. It had to have been Josh Johnson, but you're right. I don't see him with Luke McCown. And I see Brian Leftwich was Josh Johnson and Josh Freeman, but it wasn't none of those. Huh. That's funny. Maybe it was Jeff Garcia and Luke McCown? Oh, shoot. Hold on. Game's on. Looked like we ran it. Looked like we got some yards.
No brisket, no biscuit for the last.
It's not Trask time, is it?
Get ready to see a
Oh, snap. It is Trask.
Line is designed
already?
to push.
Trask is with the ones.
Cody Mouse, because that's what he does. You put Luke Gedeke at right tackle because he's a good runner.
Trask is out there with the ones.
Number 71 here in your screen. This guy is going to be a big addition to this offensive line.
A 9-yard run on first down. Just a little bit tougher.
Got another run. First down yard run on the first run.
He's young, he's powerful, he's bigger than you think he is.
Yeah, but why do they have him out there with the ones though?
Last year I thought he was small, and then I stood next to him, and I realized how big and powerful his build is, especially in his lower body, and that's where you get those extra yardage from this guy.
Yeah, he ranked 6th among the rookie running backs this year. 770 plus yards from scrimmage. Not bad for a third rounder. He's the man, a 3-down back, according to his offense.
They run the ball again. Get maybe 1 yard.
Remember, the third quarterback, John Wolford, was
It's the starting O-line, so they're getting the O-line reps. Okay.
Play tonight, so I'm wondering if that's one of the reasons. Hey, Baker looks good with the starters. Let's get him out of there. Let's get Kyle Trask some more game experience.
Well, and most importantly, Chris, you just said it, get Kyle Trask some more with the starters. I thought initially that Baker maybe was going to play into the second quarter, maybe even through halftime. They decided to scrap that plan without John Walford to play the second half. We're going to see Kyle Trask the rest of the way.
A quick throw it wide open, a little high, and incomplete for David Moore. He was wide open.
Wide open. Kyle overthrew it.
So this was a little bit easier to throw for him. He just kind of jumped the gun. And if there's one thing that kept him back, I think, from really winning this job, it's this, making these type of decisions. This is great executed offensive line.
It was a great decision.
Wide open. David Moore is that should be easy business.
Yeah, he should have just threw it right at his chest. I think he tried to throw it to him and make him run with it. He should have just threw it right at him.
Buccaneer that went over the Jets last week against the New York backups. Trask again delivers for the first down. It's David Moore, the former Seahawk, who bounced around with Green Bay and Denver as well.
Well, Kyle Trask looked up here and said, well, I can make accurate throws. Just give me a second chance. That was my first throw of the day. This was exactly what we saw last week. There's tight areas, throwing a tight ball to a wide open receiver.
Moore was wide open.
This quarterback, this preseason.
And Dave Canales told me
I agree, Tampa. I agree. I don't know why they took him out so fast, bro.
He believes arm strength, all those other things are there for Trask as he hands off to Rashad White back in the game that he doesn't have any doubt.
Our O-line, I will say this though, our O-line's dominating.
Needs to do down the road.
Our O-line is definitely dominating.
He's like, this guy got no reps in games.
David Moore was wide open. It was like probably a 15-yard, like easy pass, wide open, but he missed him. It was to the sideline. It wasn't like he was gonna run for a touchdown or anything like that. He just overthrew him. It looked like he tried to make him run up the sideline. Like the route is turning into the sideline, and it looked like he tried to throw it over to make him cut, catch it, and keep running. But he should have just threw it right at him to catch it and just go right out of bounds. It still would have been like a 20-yarder probably. One more drive, but the TD probably sealed it. Maybe another 3 and out, and he would have still been in. Right.
Rashad White carries and slips some more tackles to the 48-yard line.
All right, I've seen enough of Rashad White.
Exactly. Take Rashad out.
Now I know why they do that.
I don't need to see any more of this. Look, this is
Rashad. We see Rashad's the #1 running back, bro.
I'm not going to run over anybody. I got this LR2.
He's ready. He's ready. Take him out.
7 yards. Excellent play by Rashad White.
Yeah, Jarrett from Maryland at college, he wore #1.
And Vaughn is #2.
Stephon Diggs and DJ Moore. Quick snap. And that's Moore. David Moore down
we go.
the sideline. Poor tackling by the Ravens. Taking advantage.
Yeah, Ravens have some real injuries in the secondary. We're seeing their second and third line.
Maybe, but still, it was a bad throw by Trask.
In the second half.
Want to see who steps up to be wide receiver 3.
Tries to drive on it. Really good placement of the ball, and then
I love that number 19, man. I love that on a wide receiver, number 19. I don't know what was that. Mike Williams, old number 19. I don't remember. Raheem Jarrett. See, it just it's Kyle Trask, Tampa Bay Rays fan in the building. And again, it's just, it seems like we're just more explosive with Trask, bro. Like, again, it just seems like we're more explosive. All right, we should be in the red zone, maybe. It's 2nd and 2. They put Rashad back in. No, we're almost at the red zone. Another play action. Woo! Trey Palmer, what? Trey Palmer went up. Moss homeboy went down. Woo! What a play by Trey Palmer, bro. What a throw by Trask.
I think him and Raheem Jarrett it's Kalen Geiger in the same area.
Wow. What a play. We're 1st and goal. We're at the 6-yard line.
Let me get in here and do something.
Every day he's had a touchdown in the first 2 preseason games.
touchdown throw by Trask. David Wells.
What a drive. What a performance there on that drive by number 2.
Man.
That's your backup quarterback.
Trey is animal. I ain't gonna lie. That was nice.
With Kyle Trask on that entire drive. If you're wondering what Dave Canales' offense is going to look like, welcome to Bucs football 2023.
That's bro.
A lot of play action.
Tell me about it.
Every single one of those pass plays, and then you get David Wells in the flat.
Listen again. I was not expecting to come on here and this, bro. Trask, like, it's like, bro, Trask, stop, like, stop, Trask, like, the competition, bro, stop. Like, let us move on with Baker, Trask. Gosh, dang it. Trask is not making this easy, bro.
Trask picking apart the Ravens secondary.
Exactly right.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, don't get sick of commentators all year long talking about.
Man. Bucks Ray Boats in the building. David Wells, the former Major League player. Baker seems more cautious while Trask, right? Trask is slinging it, bro. Edgar in the building. Score is, I think, 14-7. 14-7. Baker went 3 and out, and then Baker led a drive. Went 6 for 6 and led a drive. Kyle Trask came in right now and led a drive. I think he missed what, 2? 1? How many passes did he miss? 1?
We're not seeing much of anything up
I think it was just that wide open David Moore pass that he missed. Besides that, he drove right down the field through a touchdown. I'm not sure. Ooh. They didn't show it. I don't think they showed it. Matter of fact, I could look it up. Hold on. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. Let me turn this down. Or mute it, I should say. That was, I just want to see this. Here we go. Where's the stats? Trask was 6 for 7. 6 for 7 for 67 yards and 1 TD. And he missed an open David Moore. But that was his first throw, actually. His first throw he missed. Baker was 6 for 6 for 43 yards and 1 touchdown. I'm telling you, it's not that much explosive, but it is a little more explosive. It is a little bit more explosive. 24 yards more explosive, to be exact. Every Trask throws are just, he averages more yards a throw. Oh, you're talking about all around? Yeah, I don't know. I guess 12 plays. Our line is looking good. Yes. O-line is looking good. I'm ready. I'm ready for the season, guys. I am ready for the season. There is not one thing that I'm worried about now. I am ready for the season. Our O-line, and again, this doesn't mean that I think our O-line is the best or anything like that, but our O-line is not it don't look like the Panthers O-line. Just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, our O-line is not, I'm more than sure we're going to have games where our O-line is going to have trouble. But for the most part, our O-line is going to be good enough. It doesn't look like it's a mess. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it's good enough. We're going to have enough plays to where we're going to be able to have a competent offense. We're going to have enough plays where our O-line plays good enough to where we'll have a competent offense if our quarterback allows it. So I'm not worried about the O-line now. I feel better about the O-line, if healthy, obviously. Trask is looking like the real deal, though. I'm confused as to why he is not starting. LOL, Trask is showing us something, Buccaneer Nation. Yes, he is. He is. But again, I told you, King Cook, we have a black head coach, bro. He has to play the politics. He has to play the politics. He cannot go from Trask. Hold on. Defense is back on. Oh, backup defense is in now.
They made full
Russell's still out there.
the front. One guy we haven't talked at all about during the preseason is this guy because he's had a full calf, most of it. Kalijah Kancey, first pick, All-American, ACC Defensive Player of the Year, and this guy is a freak athlete. 40-yard, 4.640, which is probably what I ran when I came out. And of course, this is the fun fact we have. He's in the same high school as Devontae did. I did not know that until I looked up.
Yaya in there? I think Yaya's in there.
A couple of games with a sore ankle. Blitz on a run play.
Yaya got washed right there in the run game.
Gordon. Good enough for a Ravens first down. They have not played, we mentioned Lamar Jackson, Odell Beckham Jr. and Zay Flowers, who they drafted as part of their offense. But for the Bucs on defense now, some of the backups are coming in. I know that we have some guys that we're going to keep a close watch
Yeah,
on.
well, we talked about Yaya Diaby in the open. Him and Kalijah Kancey, I think, are the two most exciting players on this defense. They changed the way the Bucs play defensive this year. They slipped last year in the run defense. They were good in secondary and linebacker.
First and 10. They're at the 30.
That is definitely evidence
Six.
by drafting those two guys.
Blitz is picked up. Josh Johnson, and the ball is knocked out of his hands. Ruled incomplete. Pressure from Anthony Nelson, who has been outstanding. Got a new 2-year contract from the Bucs.
Second and 10.
Reliable.
Ball got knocked out of his hand right when he was throwing it.
Josh Johnson is looking for number 47. Look at Ruin on the field. Yaya Diaby holding up.
It was a fumble.
Before Josh Johnson gets the ball to him, and that's how
It was a fumble, but they stopped the play. Offense got it. Second and 10.
That was a
They
fumble.
ruled, it looked on the replay, they just made an announcement that is ruled incomplete.
Oh, it's incomplete?
They don't care.
I don't know. They're confusing me.
Okay. Josh Johnson under pressure, the screen.
William Golston. Was that William Golston?
Maybe.
Melvin Gordon was maybe the closest guy, but
Running back. It was a screen, but the running back was on the floor.
Preseason from Rutgers was back there. By the way, Siabi, you can wear now in the NFL 0
Yeah.
on your jersey, and the rookie from Pitt wanted to wear that. Good pressure from Golston, the veteran, most tenured after Levante David on this Bucs season. There's Siabi.
He missed last week's game with an injury in his back, and starting to see already why they love this guy. He's so explosive up the field.
Third down 10. Delayed blitz picked up. Josh Johnson going deep and
Ooh, nice break up by Isaac. Keenan Isaac. Defense is stopping them.
That's something else you'll see a lot in the NFL these days. 16 wearing receiver, 16 wearing DB, cover each other. Good play. Keenan Isaac's a guy.
Keenan Isaac went up there, stopped. A good play by Keenan Isaac.
He's really struggled with in preseason game number 1. It's tackling. He got better at it last week. And if he's going to be a guy that's going to stick around, he's got to be able to focus on that part of the game.
Who's back there?
Stout, who the Ravens drafted last year.
There you go.
Devin
Tompkins returning kick. Do we go to commercial or?
back into that play.
Yeah, I think we're going to commercial. So, King Cook. Here's the other thing, right? Think about this. If you think Kyle Trask is the real deal, and you think that he could be the future of your team, right? He is not in a stable, politically wise, he's not in a stable position to go out there right now. We go out there right now, we struggle a little bit either against the Vikings, that it could happen, I'm not saying we will. I don't think anybody's going to struggle against the Bears, but, you know, their D-line could show up and we could struggle. Who knows? We're definitely going to struggle against the Eagles, right? That whole 4 weeks, we could have some games struggling. And then they're going to be calling for Baker. But this is Kyle Trask. Like, let him, you know, he needs reps. Let him cook. So instead of doing that, let's put Baker in. Because as soon as they put Trask in and they go Baker, now Todd Bowles is in the hot seat and he doesn't need to be in the hot seat. He has a young quarterback that needs reps. He's going to look good. He's going to make mistakes. It just is what it is. He's a young quarterback, right? No one's going to be pissed when Bryce Young, is it Bryce Young? Bryce Young, yeah. When Bryce Young, the guy for the Panthers, goes out there and he makes any mistakes, right? No one's going to get mad when, any of these young quarterbacks go out there and make mistakes. They're going to say, oh, he needs time to grow. For some reason, even though he should have the same luxury of he just needs some time, he needs some experience. Kyle Trask should have that same luxury, but we all know these Buck fans ain't going to give him that luxury. So let's go through the Baker era real quick, because I think that era might be short-lived. And if it's not, that means we're winning. So fine. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it, bro. I mean, this is what I'm saying. All of us Buck fans are watching the games. We all watch the preseasons. We're all seeing it. The only type of haters we've had in the room are, I wouldn't even say haters. I would say they're Baker fanatics, right? Everything Baker does, Baker can't do any wrong. Everyone that's rooting for Trask, I feel, has had a very fair assessment of Trask. When he does bad, we say he did bad. Like that throw. It was a bad throw by Trask, right? When one time he held on to the ball too long, we said it. He held on to the ball too long. So we give a fair assessment of Trask. I feel like we give a fair assessment about Baker. But Baker got fans that just, it's Baker. Same thing with Tom Brady. All right, Trask is on the offense. So, long story short, Trask is not going to be getting a fair shake until this Baker era is over. Because any little mistake, they're going to be calling for Baker. And again, as far as Todd Bowles, you can't go from Kyle Trask and then if it just looks like, listen, we still believe in you, Trask, but these are games we could be winning and we got to put Baker in. It just looks like a bad move on Todd Bowles' side. So it has to go Baker first. Baker has to start for us first. Play action. He's looking. He's gonna miss the throw with Trey Palmer. Could have been a first down.
Tough play for Kyle Trask there. They go max protect, only a two-man route. There's only two guys out in the
Baker says it's his fault, which I believe it is, because it looked like he should have been able to hit Trey.
Rashad White, because his analysis, he's a 3-down back, and he said he sees Chase Edmonds as like the 1A after Rashad White, a guy who can block, catch, run, do whatever. And then you have the Keyshawn Vaughn battle with Sean Tucker and Larry Money.
I tell you, the Bucks start off slow going. The bye that you may hear was, I guarantee.
Vaughn remains the back on a 3rd down for Trask. A quick throw, but it's not going to be enough. As David Wells,
they're going to go 3 and out. Trask is not going to let Mayfield sleep. That's a fact. They're going to keep Baker in to justify his signing, though. Trask looked good, I must say. I'm pretty sure Canales won't expose our O-line neither with the play calls. Needs to be starting wide receiver 3 week 1. I'm pretty sure he is. Seattle line was average and they did okay. All right, I think it's wide open. I like Jarrett too. Don't know who going to get cut. Surprise cuts. Amazement Palmer keeps making plays. It's obvious to me. Yeah.
Bounces it out of bounds, and not a great kick for a guy who.
Yeah, I like both. RTP, who you think gonna get cut? I don't know. And I feel like Trask is the homegrown pick, and he's not getting a fair shake. I think he is. Again, I think he is. And I like that they're doing this. I said this in my last stream. I think they're actually playing this right. I think Todd Bowles is actually playing this right. Whether he means to play it like this or not, I think they're doing the right thing. Go with Baker first, especially those first couple games. You got Vikings, Bears, and I think the Eagles, right? I think they're playing this right. Let Baker go through that. And by bye week, if we're not getting enough from Baker, put in Trask. I think we're doing this right because it can't be the other way around. It's just I think they're protecting Kyle Trask, and this is the way they should go. So it does seem like he's not getting a fair shake. I think they're protecting him. I think they're doing it the right way. I think they're doing it the right way. Yeah, I and that's the thing with Trask. The growth is the thing, right? It would be different if we're like, oh, it is what it is. But we've heard it, we've seen it. The growth of Trask from his very first preseason game to his second year in the preseason games to now his third year in these preseason games. We've seen the growth. His first year looked like a man that they just picked up from the parking lot and he's just throwing the ball. His second year in the preseason games, he looked like he worked on his mechanics. His third season preseason games, look at what we're seeing. And we even heard it from training camp. From, he looks like he knows the plays. He's calling the plays to, he's driving down the field very easily now, to the only thing that he needs to work on is his deep passes. And now all of a sudden his last practices were like, oh, he got better at the deep passes. We're continuously hearing and seeing the growth of Trask. So that's good. Like they always talk about, just get one day better, get better every day. Trask is doing that. We're seeing growth constantly, so that's good.
He said, "You're never too old to stop learning."
All right, they're gonna run it. We stuff it. 1 yard.
Quarterback in. Anthony Brown follows Josh Johnson. They also have Tyler Huntley.
It's got to be Baker first, because with Baker experience and skill set, even if it doesn't work and Trask looks good, we got our future quarterback. Yes.
Well, I'm getting older. You're getting a Hall of Fame jacket. That's what I learned this past summer. Owen Wright remains the back.
They already took Yaya out?
They only picked up 3.
Oh, no, Yaya isn't there. Oh, we're playing 3-3-4. Okay.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The pass right down the middle. And he's been busy at the tight end spot. Charlie Kolar, and this one coming from Anthony Brown.
I don't know that it's really it could be some of a competition for the second and third quarterback here in Baltimore. Josh Johnson got the start for the second week in a row, and he's 37 years old. But they do
I like 57, man.
On the roster, he's been hurt most of camp, and then the Oregon rookie, who's been really impressive, Anthony Brown. He can run. He's got very live arm. If you watch any of Baltimore's preseason games, you know that this is a decision that's going to be one of the tougher ones on the position coming on the roster.
Brown is rolling. He's got room to run. We'll take it out of bounds inside the 30. He's played in both preseason games.
Ran out of bounds.
He started the season finale against the Steelers. Threw for over 280 yards, but number had 3 turnovers. Still, Huntley did a good job of getting that team in the playoffs when Lamar Jackson was not healthy.
Right, as a rookie, I thought he was impressive when they had to play. Lamar Jackson was not playing at all. He had that knee injury. He didn't come back, and they rotated through a bunch of guys, and he showed well last year in his first year.
See how some of these second-tier players for the Bucs on defense will hold up. That's Owen Wright.
Toss, got the first down.
He's forward for a first down to the 30-yard line. Patrick O'Connor eventually.
These are the guys that
Do me a favor, guys, if you haven't yet, hit that like button. Show the channel some love.
really have to do a good job
Let me see.
now solidifying their
Don't tell me we only got 1 like.
as the second team guys. You see JJ.
You gotta be kidding me, right?
You know what Anthony Nelson and Yaya Diaby's in there, McCollum at corner. All these guys really need to
Let me
showcase
see.
that they belong in positions they belong to here in the second half.
From the 30. Running straight up the middle. Inside the 20.
And for first down, fumble the ball. We got it. Running back was the quarterback was running. Got the first down, got hit from behind. The ball came out. We got the ball. Oh, Brown.
Came up with the recovery.
Wait, is that the quarterback?
Merriweather got the recovery, but somebody, and I'm going to have to look at the replay.
It might be.
Is it Izzy?
It might be Christian
Yeah,
Izzy.
29 on the right side of your screen. Look at that intention to get
Yeah.
that ball out. Right on the
That was the quarterback, right?
He's been doing a great job this preseason taking the ball away and get another one here.
Okay, we got 29 likes. Continue, guys. Hit that like button. Do me that favor. I appreciate it.
Half of a 7-point lead. Are we here to win?
So we got the ball back. Should be on offense with Trask when we come back. Donnie in the building. Trask equals a 2.0 Brad Johnson. Ooh, you gonna put that on them, Donnie? Now, well, what do you mean by that? Because some people might look that as disrespect to Trask. Some people might look that as disrespect to Brad Johnson. Some people like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? You got to elaborate on that, Donnie. How you feel about Brad Johnson? What do you mean by that? McCollum or Delaney? Delaney has looked pretty good as so far. They're both going to make the team. Both of them are going to make the team. Delaney's going to make the team. McCollum's going to make the team. Christian Isien's going to make the team. Yeah, Christian Isien is our slot guy. He's going to pretty much win that starting spot. And he just caused that fumble right now. So that's pretty much the only part of our whole team that I'm still worried about really is the nickel. I haven't seen, I'm not like 1,000% like, oh yeah, we're fine. We could hold it down in the nickel. We might still be getting eat up in the nickel. I haven't seen enough yet. Mayweather can be a steal too. Yeah, I believe he covered the ball. I recovered it. I believe he recovered it. Tuesday is cut day. We'll see. Work's been kicking my butt, guys. That's the only reason why I haven't been going live last couple of days during the week is work has been kicking my butt. And then this weekend, I have a funeral to go to. My cousin passed away, so I got a funeral to go to. And then so I probably won't live stream this weekend coming up. But then we're gonna hit it. The season starts after that. We're gonna hit it hard, and hopefully during the week, hopefully this week I can stream some things or do a live stream about something, and then hopefully next week before the weekend starts of the games of the regular season games, during the week I can make something. I could do some live streams. We could talk about some stuff. All right, Trask hands it off to Keyshawn Vaughn. Keyshawn Vaughn gets about 5 yards.
The 16-yard line up to the 17-yard line.
Okay, I appreciate it, Donnie. That's what I thought. All right, good. Because I don't know why people be hating on Brad Johnson. I'm like, yo, listen. I don't care what y'all be saying. That boy, he got us a Super Bowl. I don't want to hear no slander. No Brad Johnson slander. You know what I'm saying? That's a great thing. That's what I'm talking about. Christian Isian for the nickel spot. Look at that. Look at that run. Look at that run by Keyshawn. Good run. Made something out of nothing.
Run the ball well last year. They were indifferent. They were an offensive high-scoring machine with Tom Brady and a passing attack that you just.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you know what's crazy, man, is my cousin passed away 2 days after a year anniversary of my cousin passing away last year. So my last 2 years, I've had two of my cousins, and I'm close. I'm like brothers and sisters with my cousins, man. My girl cousins, my boy cousins, we're like brothers and sisters. Me and my cousins are super close. So the family's been going through it. Oh, Trask is trying to throw over the top, but Geiger let him slow him down. But yeah, it's trippy, bro. Two days. Like, it was the 1 year anniversary of my cousin who passed last year, and then 2 days later, my other cousin passed. Like, crazy stuff, but yeah. But I'm gonna try to give a surprise to my daughter over that weekend when we go out there. I don't want to say it, but but it looks like we went like 6 and out. We punted it. And they're going to stop them at the 43-yard line. Appreciate it. 52 in the building. The score is 14-7. 14-7. Baker we got the ball first. Baker went 3 and out. Then they got the ball, drove down the field, got a touchdown. Then Baker got the ball again, 6 plays, and got a touchdown. And then they got the ball, and then our defense stopped them. And then we got the ball, and Trask came in, and in 12 plays, with 7 throws of Trask, we got another touchdown, and it's 14-7, and that's where it's been since. Montre says, so did Devin still look bad in coverage again? I wouldn't say he necessarily looked bad, but he's not. He got to get deeper. He's not getting deep enough in his coverage. I think he's focused too much on the quarterback. Like, he's paying attention. Like, you know, Servassier, he uses his peripherals, so he's watching, but he can feel. He can feel the receivers around him, and he can feel like following him sometimes. It doesn't seem like Devin can feel that. Like, he had 2 passes that was thrown over his head because he wasn't deep enough. Got to get used to a few of the number changes. Yeah. Yep. I still gotta buy Sunday ticket, man. I gotta freaking buy Sunday ticket for this. Because I can get the games for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could get the games for free. The only thing is, because I got this box. I got a box. It's like a black box. I get all the pay-per-view, all the games. I get everything for free. But it's just so late. Like, right now, we're coming back from commercial. We would probably be barely going to commercial. That's how late it is. And I'm like, if I'm going to stream with you guys, I don't want it to be that late, because then people are going to be like, touchdown, and I'll be like, oh, I didn't see it yet, and I'll be pissed. So, RIP your cousin, bro. Yes, sir. He's a Jets fan. My family's from New York. So, he's not a really big sports guy, but he reps the Jets because of his dad, which is my godfather. So, shout out to them, man. God bless them. See if the Jets do good. Oh, come on. What happened? How did he get out of that? I got to get my NFL special too, my hookup. Thank you. I pay the one price and I get all games all season. Good price too. Let me know if you want it. Well, what's the price? How do I do it? Yeah, send me the info. You got Twitter? Oh, Mike didn't even suit up.
Only one guy's done it in the
Mike didn't even suit up.
Career. I mean, talk about all these Ring of Honor guys up here, including myself and Derek and Warren and all the guys that were on that first Super Bowl team. I don't know that there's a more consummate Buccaneer player than Mike Evans over the past decade.
Well, he moved so fast, he got the spot that our camera was.
That's a fact. He moved quick.
Greg Hartzog, our director, does the best he can with his crew.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Bring a little magic.
Yeah, hit me in the DMs then. Let me know, whatever the connection is.
At all points in South Florida. But Evans, I hope he finishes.
But the whole thing is, does the games, is it late? Because I get the games for free. Like, that's not the problem. I can get the games. It's just that it's so late. Like, it's so late. Like it probably barely be coming back from commercial right now, barely. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference. So that's what I'm worried about. That's the only reason why I want to pay for Sunday ticket. Because that'll probably be the soonest that I'll have the game, be able to see the game. 2nd and 4. Come on, just get a stop.
We had to get younger in certain spots. The economics, they had to go to more free agents and draft picks. But you got a veteran quarterback who looked good tonight in Mayfield.
Up the middle again.
College with a terrific run for the Ravens. Gets upfield.
Well, one of the
They
tough
keep
parts
splitting the
of
middle.
your rosters, you have a lot of young players, and that you need those guys to play well. I mentioned in the open that I do.
They
like
running
a lot
right
of
up the
our
middle.
frontline players on this football team, but depth is a concern. You don't have the vets that we once did. This came into training camp this year with 27 first-year players on the training camp roster, and that's way more than they've had. The expectations have changed, not only because Tom Brady is there, but because this team is so much younger. And that is something I'm going to ask Jason Light about when he comes on in the second half.
CR Down and Distance brought to you by Advent Health.
What did you get? They just, bro.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Anthony Brown, carries.
The homeboys still had the ball. What are they doing? They are not paying attention, bro.
Next to you.
Hold on to that football.
He wants to hold on to the football. He's kind of wary of where someone's going to come in from. But it's so difficult. This is the reason.
Yeah, but are they lagging?
This is the reason. Quarterbacks like Anthony Brown, quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson. It's a reason why the Bucs defense.
Is it an early stream? Do the stream lag? Like, is it behind? Is it behind most streams or is it ahead of most streams?
And if your defense can't adapt, then you're going to lose as the Bucs are giving up yardage here on a scrambling quarterback.
Picked up 4. Melvin Gordon is the running back. Once he was a 2-time Pro Bowl and once a LA Chargers. Brown is going to throw it. And
You didn't get that.
No, it's a 5-yard line.
Good play, Mayweather. Good job.
Really good coverage.
It's been thrown to Charlie.
Good coverage. Good. No, not lagging. Oh man, my thing froze again. Not lagging, just behind. Like is the stream behind?
Right now, he is their safety 3. He's going to be the primary backup at safety. It falls a little bit.
My camera froze. Let me unfreeze my camera.
Tight end in this case, arm. Look, this guy came in and he wants to learn. I talked to him for a little bit in training camp.
Hold on, I gotta wait for
how inquisitive he is. And he's
halftime.
Better as the weeks have gone on.
Merriweather won the Big Ten Sportsmanship Award of Iowa. On a 3rd down.
Taking a shot. What happened? Oh my God, he dropped it. That was a touchdown and he just dropped it.
The Rutgers rookie couldn't hold it.
What happened? It looked like he just stopped and looked at the ball go over him. Like,
Good route. Working on
guess so.
Keenan Isaac, and it was a little bit of a double move. And Keenan Isaac got caught looking into the backfield, and
That's what it
should
was.
have been an easy catch.
Whatever is on the wristband.
I don't think we're using wristbands in here.
Well, they will. Actually, we can talk about that because Dave Canales said they'll use wristbands their quarterbacks in the regular season. They have not.
All right, I'll check it out.
Justin Tucker with the kick, and it's good.
I'll check it out. If you say it's the same. You say it's the same. Oh, I know what you mean. I don't think so, but since you live stream, I'm not sure. Has Geno Hayes' nephew shown any sign of making a name for himself this preseason? That's his nephew? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I thought Geno Hayes, the dude that was linebacker for us. I was thinking Geno Smith. I was like, is that his nephew? Geno Hayes. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I mean, I haven't really heard anything. I think he's number 32. I haven't really seen anything.
Built for the modern explorer.
Is he number 32? I think he's number 32, right?
Offense, but a 39-yard field goal, a drop touchdown toss, or we'd have a tie game. And if you tuned in a little bit late. Baker Mayfield in the preseason, 8 out of 9 with a touchdown, and 6 out of 6 earlier in this game. Back to receive is Trey Palmer, who will let it dribble through. The rookie we've been talking about, who has a couple of touchdown catches.
They need to not have Trey Palmer as a kick return. Well, I mean, I guess we got to see.
John Wolford not dressing in this game tonight. Obviously, 1 week ago, a very scary sight, very scary situation. He was back on the practice field on Tuesday. The Bucs had the day off Monday. He traveled back with the team.
Is he gonna play
Tuesday, but on Wednesday,
the second half?
He did throw the football a little bit in individual drills. So far so good. Very lucky man, John Wolford, and probably going to be okay when the season gets started.
Well, thanks, Jan. That's encouraging news. Devin Tompkins is a guy.
I guess not. So Trask is the rest of this game, bruh.
Been returning as well as he's at the top of your screen as a receiver.
There you go. Kyle Trask had to run away from the pressure. It was a bootleg that didn't really bootleg, and he had to run away and throw on the run to tight end Daphne. Good throw.
Seven new coaches, the offensive coordinator, saying, think of Tyler Lockett in Seattle, how he was used as a receiver.
Yeah.
And then also on some running plays, jet sweep because of his speed.
I thought you were going to say he's going to be the third quarterback if they need it.
There's a different story. Which, by the way, I don't know that the Bucs are going to keep 3 quarterbacks active for the regular season. There's a new rule this year, and so you can have somebody on your practice squad and adjust accordingly. Keyshawn Vaughn, fake to him. Trask throw. He's got a receiver who's open and makes a nice running catch. That's Rakim Jarrett. That's what he wants it pronounced, by the way, like R-A-H, Rakim, not like Rock Him.
Rakim.
For clarification, how about this throw by Kyle Trask?
Yeah.
I like to talk about quarterbacks being able to layer the football. Look how he layered that over the defender right there and allowed his receiver, who looked to be covered, to run underneath that plate, under that pass with some timing and really good completion.
Vaughn with a tough run across.
Nice run by Vaughn.
We talked about this offense being suitable for Baker Mayfield, but boy, it looks like Kyle Trask and his skills, he's applied them with this Dave Canales offense, and he looks as comfortable. And we've seen him. I know you said opportunities, but
I think he started to get that way last week. I mean, even in the second half, when he had to come into the game after John Wolford got hurt, I thought he made his best throws then. Some really tight window throws, showed a lot of velocity, pushed the ball down the field.
Under center. Hands it off.
I think he's done enough this preseason to show that if he had to play this year, he will be all right.
As we mentioned, a 2020 Heisman Trophy finalist, and of course Baker Mayfield, who's won the starting job.
Taking it down to the 2-minute, and they're gonna get a little quick 2-minute drill.
2-minute warning. The Bucs in control of the game at 14-10. They got the ball first, and they'll be kicking off to start the second half. We did the 2-minute warning here at Raymond James Stadium. I'm glad you're watching.
Our O-line right now is not doing too bad either. Second string O-line. That's good to see them getting a little better.
Never miss a play with NFL Plus. Sign up today.
Youth football is all about swag, style, fun. 3 things Pete has not on.
Man, I really thought we was gonna have at least like a quarter, bro. At least a quarter with our O-line. No, we did. I think we almost had a quarter. We had, at least we got to see our O-line. Like, it is what it is. A little bit of the defense. That would see more. But of course, we're begging for more. We're begging and begging for more. But at least I feel ready, though. I do. I feel ready. I feel ready for the season, man. I'm glad. I'm glad. I feel ready for the season. I'm like, I mean, obviously you're gonna be nervous. It's the first season, but I feel like, all right, like let's do this. Like let's compete. Like I honestly feel like we can compete. I'm ready. Not just compete, but I think we're gonna beat a lot of teams, bro. We're gonna beat a lot of teams because our defense should be dope. You know how we are blitzing and everything. We should be dope defensively. So that's gonna be there. And then offensively, I think we're gonna be better than even I thought we could be. So I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a little and again, having Kyle Trask in your back pocket is like, oh my gosh, like it feels good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing. Baker is not going to just try to throw down the field. He's not. You can see it. He's not going to try to throw down the field. He's going to take the easy stuff. And, you know, I mean, when it's there, he's going to take the shot, right? When it's there to be taken. But he's not going to blindly or what's the word I'm looking for? Recklessly just throw down the field. He's not going to do that. So that's good. That's a good thing. It might be annoying because at times we might look like we're not really moving the ball or doing anything. But that's fine. But if it gets to a point where we're struggling offensively, we know that in our back pocket, we have someone that is going to be aggressive. We know that. And that's a great feeling because I have one quarterback that I feel like probably going to protect the ball too much and cause our offense to not, do anything. Then we have a quarterback that, because I think he's young, is going to put the ball in harm's way a little too much, but at least aggressively we'll have be able to move the ball. So I feel like no matter how I feel with one or the other quarterback, I'll be okay. And both quarterbacks has the potential to, like, again, Baker, he might be protecting the ball too much. Baker has the potential to surprise me and be more explosive than I even thought. And where I think Kyle Trask, because of his inexperience, might put the ball in harm's way a little too much, he could surprise me and actually take care of the ball pretty damn well. Ooh, going down the field, couldn't connect, but there's no freaking separation from Tompkins. He wants a shot, bro. Kyle wants a shot. He wants to take that shot, but there was no separation with Devin Tompkins. But see, Dave Canellis told him, good shot right there, good shot. He went to the sideline. Dave Canellis hit him in the head, said, good shot right there. Like very cartoony, good shot right there. Like, bro, good shot. That was a good shot. That's what I like. Nothing there, but that was the perfect time to take a shot, basically what he was telling him. Yeah, I'm getting in that mode too now. I feel it. Plus, we're under the radar, so with the talent, the division having 2 QBs we trust, we can surprise some folks. Yeah, for sure. And we have the only QB in the division that has won a playoff game. LOL. Funny fact. Yep. And they're picking us to finish. Yeah, that's crazy. And look, now Baker's helping Trask. I like that. That's what I'm talking about. See, Baker was kind of like, we never seen Baker with Trask, like helping him out, giving him tips. Now that he's the starter, he's over there like telling him little tricks that he's doing. So that's good. Diaby, good tackle. Diaby dropped into coverage. They threw a screen. Diaby read it and got to him. I think they still got some yards, but minimum. He minimized it. Oh, there's a flag.
First down. I really like the way he does everything.
First down. What happened?
I know wearing number 0 is going to grow on me, obviously.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different.
Well, even the people are going to be there's a lot you could do with Yaya.
Right. It's just, he's such a unique looking player to me. We haven't had a guy that I think been this big and this powerful and is able to play as well as he does in space in a very, very long time.
Third rounder from Louisville. Melvin Gordon goes nowhere. Servassier Dennis, right, who was a 5th rounder from Pitt, who played with Elijah Cansey, the topic. We haven't seen a lot of him in the preseason as much. It looks like we're going to get a timeout here.
Bucks won another.
Yeah, he got injured after that week 1 game at home, and so we haven't really seen too much of him. But they're very excited about him as well. We talked about it last week.
Ramirez should actually be in this game. I don't remember reading
getting younger.
Ramirez being out.
They drafted 3 guys on defense in their first 4 picks. And there's Servassier Dennis, looking with the glasses on.
Wearing number 0 is cool too because it will stand out if he balls. Yeah, for sure.
We want him to look good on the field when he gets his chance against the Vikings to open the regular season. Brown keeping it upfield, stopped around the 18-yard line. And another timeout for Tampa Bay.
Anthony Brown is what I affectionately call a drop back scrambler. It seems like every time he drops back, he does not want to throw the football. It's when you find a way to get in the open field and make some plays, and he's tough to deal with.
You were talking about Yaya Diaby. When we sat down early with Todd Bowles, and you were talking about, we were getting to know him, and you said, Chris, what are you going to do with Yaya? I was like, how about when he tackles a runner? He says, no, Yaya. And Todd Bowles rolled his eyes and looked over at me like, is this guy for real? I was like, don't worry, Todd. We're just trying it out here. If the material doesn't work, we'll be at the Chuckle Hut over at
3rd and 6. Come on, let's get a stop. Get the offense in there one more time.
No, yeah.
Yep. Bring it back. Bring it back.
A illegal procedure against the Ravens. Thought they were going to beat a timeout.
Offense number 66. 5-yard penalty.
Third and, what is it going to be? Third and, it's not 3rd and 7. It's 3rd
A couple of penalties hurting
12.
the
There you
Ravens,
go.
but giving the Bucs a chance, and with a 4-point lead.
Yeah, you want to get a stop here if you're the Bucs defense. It's
Yes, please.
minute and 20 something left. Minute 20 left. They have one timeout. So if they get a stop here, expect them to take this timeout and then take the punt and then be able to get into their last second offense with Kyle Trask.
Yeah,
Come
something
on,
Canales
send
wanted
him.
to see more of from Kyle Trask in game situations. Brown has
Ooh.
some time and dumps it off.
Good tackle. Good stop. Russell, good job. 96 gains.
Out in the middle of space.
Is that gains?
This guy has been really good this preseason. KJ Britt, the normal backup linebacker to Levante David, and Devin White has been injured, and J.J. Russell has taken his opportunity and run with it so far. 2 good games back to back.
Yeah. 51 always reminds me of Rude.
The other guys that I know caught the attention, Marquise Watts and Mike Green of Todd Bowles.
All right, let's see, Palmer. Let's see you do something.
I'm excited to see Green and Watts work as well, Chris. And here's that situation. Get him stop on 3rd down. Take the timeout. See if Kyle Trask and this offense can get at least in the field goal range to end the half.
The speedy Trey Palmer will have a moment.
Come on, you got something.
Tampa Bay.
Ooh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Down the side.
Good. There we go. We got a minute. A minute. We're at the 50.
Chris, he had his moment. Look, when you have that much speed, all you really need to do is stretch the return unit and make one cut. And he did exactly that. Watch this. He's going to catch this punt. And in your high school and college, you're like, I can beat these guys to the sideline. But in NFL, you better get vertical. He does a great job there, putting that foot in the ground, getting up the field, and then stretching that defense and getting out of bounds.
There you go.
Time.
Keith Armstrong, special teams tonight. We had the big kickoff return earlier from Tompkins that set up the first touchdown, and now this. And this is something we hadn't seen a lot of in recent years from the Bucs, but seeing it tonight. Special
Let's see.
teams, big play.
Got a minute at the 41 yard.
Of 57.
Stop going down, Geiger.
Alan Geiger, the clock will run.
God, he catches with his body and falls all the time. Catch it with your hands and keep running.
At the very least.
Plenty of time there. Just take your time.
Protected well, step it up. And
Taking a shot. Oh,
Brock Kim Jarrett.
he had Jarrett that time. Enough. NFL open.
You can see a little bit of difference between the Trey Palmers of the world and Raheem Jarrett. That extra gear that was needed right there, he didn't quite have it. Because Kyle Trask did a really good job.
Could have put it on him a little bit more, I think.
Almost had a really big play in the half.
Yeah, that was a comfortable move run. Glad he pointed that out.
I got to see it again, but
See that in last year's
Not at all. Not at all.
36 seconds.
we're going to run it.
Chance for Vaughn to get the first down.
Keyshawn Vaughn got the first down.
Come up the line, spike it. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Spike the ball. Get at least another play.
No, they got to play, and they're going to run the play.
What a creative call there on a 3rd and 7 to have the nerve to run the ball, but have the play and the execution to get the first down.
Come on, play. They're going to set it up for the field goal.
Under 10. They're out of timeouts. They might just spike it and bring out Chase McLaughlin.
Preseason, you want to see your kicker that just gave the
I guess so.
with a chance to kick the.
I guess they're going to kick it. Dang it, man. I wanted some more. Palmer needs to start. I'll keep saying it, LOL. He's gonna start. No one else is.
7-yarder.
Ain't nobody. The only thing is he's more of an outside wide receiver, so
Preseason football, they go
I don't know. I mean, he's definitely wide receiver 3. It's ain't nobody else beat out Palmer. You know what I'm saying? There's no one else that's had a bigger preseason than Palmer. Period. So he is wide receiver 3.
I like seeing kickers.
Do you?
Yes. Okay. Well, especially ones that make everything.
There we go. There we go. That's what you like to see.
47 yards away.
That's what you like to see.
First half, like Todd Bowles said, if I'm talking to a kicker, that's not a good thing.
I was just talking to him. We were talking to him. He does exactly
Good
what
job.
His starting
Yeah,
kicker, starting quarterback.
It's gold. It's gold getting Palmer. Palmer can be our AB. Yeah.
Let's start with that second series.
Light engine in the building.
From Devin Tompkins and then Baker Mayfield and Chris Godwin get this connection going.
I thought they did a good job executing. We went 3 and out the first time, but they came out. They were efficient. He had all completions, and we got it down the field.
And I know your defense wanted an answer. You come out, Joe Tryon-Shrienka had 2 good plays, 1 sack. Vita Vea on 3rd down with the pressure.
They had a busted coverage in the first series, but they came back and played well the second series, so I'm happy with what I saw.
Thanks, Coach.
Kyle Trask, a touchdown toss, also a touchdown and an impressive early series for Baker Mayfield when he connected.
I want more Baker, man. I'm gonna have to play some Madden. I need some more Baker in my life right now. I call him 81, not by his name. He cost us a repeat. Ooh, I like that. It's a weight up to him, but still, we gotta. I like that. But Crazy says Palmer and Thompson got these spots locked. Yeah, but Thompson is more slot than Palmer. So Palmer's gonna have to play slot, or we're gonna have to use Chris Godwin in the slot again a lot more. But then again, supposedly this offense, Mike's in the slot, Godwin's in the slot. Everyone should be able to play everybody's position. So, let me see. If you guys want to come in here and give your opinion, I'm gonna put it in the comment section. Here we go. Click on the link. It's very easy to come in here. Just click on that link. Type in your name, and you're in here, and you can give your guys' opinion, how you guys feel so far. Are you guys ready for the season? Whatever you guys want to talk about, come on in here. We are here. All you got to do is click on the link. It's very easy to do. Very easy to do. Just click on the link. Just put kicker in that situation in case we need to be. Yeah, I mean, we got to make sure. I mean, kicker's kicking, so that's good. I wonder, what does this do? What does this do if I do this? I'll start at King Cook. Would have been nice to take a shot with 2 timeouts left. I'm going to get in here with there we go. It's time to give up some mods. Giving up mods to the day ones, baby. If you've been in here enough, If I didn't give you a mod, don't worry about it. Just keep coming in here in the live streams. You will get a mod eventually. All my day ones, you know who you are. and my new day. I got my original day ones and my new day ones. Team Money 1993 in the building. Mr. Buck for life in the building. Yes, 17-10. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all know what time it is. Light says, did you decide whether they really was a competition or was it all smoke and mirrors? It was I think they were just gonna say it was a competition. I explained this earlier. I think they said they were just saying it was a competition just so they could have Kyle Trask be ready to be a backup. But then I think it turned into a real competition. But then, even though it was a real competition, it was a lopsided competition. It wasn't really a fair competition. That's how I feel about it. Amber in the building. She says, good evening, y'all. Amber be showing love. So let me just, for any of y'all that's new to the wrench game or the wrench squad, however you want to say it. One thing I want you guys to understand, with great power comes great responsibility. No, y'all already know, most of you guys already know what it is on this channel. We don't mind trash talking, even if it's, you know, a Saint fan or a Panther fan or whatever. We don't care about trash talking. We're big boys over here. We can take it. We can allow it. We don't need stupidity, though. We don't need racism or anything stupid. You know what I'm saying? None of the dumb stuff. This is a family. I try to keep this a family show until, you know, it's until we do roundtables. Then, you know, I can't control what other content creators say. So when we do roundtables, they might get a little heated and some cussing. But besides that, this is a family show, so please try to not cuss in the comment section as well. But as far as the hating, let people hate, let people trash talk, you know. We welcome all of that. We love the smoke over here. You know how we do. We love the smoke. We want all the smoke. So don't block anybody that's trash talking or talking crazy about our team or anything like that. We love it. No need to block anybody or hide their messages or anything. Only if it's, you know, some real bad racism or something stupid, you know, then, you know, you guys know what to do. You guys have the power to hide that, or some spamming, stuff like that. We are over 200. We got a 202 subscribers on the channel now. We are still growing, ladies and gentlemen. So if you haven't yet, hit that like button, because we are still growing. The channel is still growing, and we got a good amount of people. We got 32 people watching live right now. So that's what's up. That's awesome. We're gonna have some good conversations when the regular season comes in, man. Some tough conversations, some good conversations, but it is what it is. Team Money says it was a competition. It was a Baker, don't F up, you got the job. I mean, that's a competition. That's a competition, T-Money. Brady was effing up. Was Gabbard ever going to get the job? No. And that's not a competition. You already know. She's standing up. Wrench Squad, she's standing up. Mazement says, Skull Gang, you know what time it is. You know what it is. Skull Gang! But crazy, if you don't know, I don't know, T-Money. What are they saying? Are we doing a roundtable after today or what? Are we doing a roundtable tonight? What we doing? Because if we're not doing a roundtable, I'm jumping on Madden. But are we doing a roundtable? Because we got to talk about Team Money and the Panthers, bro. They got a reality check and they are just ignoring it. But we'll talk about it in the roundtable if we have one. We don't duck smoke around her. You already know that. Excited about the future. Real OG. Oh, Real OG definitely got to get one. He's the real OG. How can the real OG not be a moderator? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Real OG in the building. Are we halftime? Yeah, we halftime. We at halftime right now. 217 total yards for the Bucks. 140 passing, 14 first downs. Does it say rushing? They only got 10. 119 passing yards. Doesn't two for 13 penalties, and same thing, they got 2 penalties as well. So when we come back from commercial, we should be done with the halftime. We should be in the game. All right. So yeah, man, I'm feeling good again. I'm gonna put, if anybody want to last minute, I think probably be back from commercial before anybody gets in here, but I'm gonna put that again in case anybody wants to jump in here, say anything, and put the link to the stream to join real quick. But yeah, man, I feel good. This third preseason game had, like, now that we haven't seen our starters all preseason. So now that we finally seen our starters, it's like, and again, yeah, it's just woosah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like we good. Like, we can just calmly be ready for the season. Will the Bucks pick up a backup center or tackle for depth off the waiver wire after cut down? I don't think so. I think the guys that we got are the guys we're going with. Light Engine says Keyshawn Vaughn got a few more yards than -4 or whatever he had last game. Yeah, because he's with a better line. He's dealing with a better line. Mazement says can't donate yet. No, the donation is not available yet. I gotta wait till I get 500 subscribers and I think 3,000 live stream hours. I am at, tell you right now, I'm at 202 subscribers and 1,752 watch hours. So I'm more than halfway there. I'm about halfway. I'm a little bit less than halfway with the subscribers, and yeah. So I don't know if I'll reach that goal. By the time I reach that goal, it'll probably be the end of the season. I don't know. Unless you guys continue to do your jobs that you guys have been doing great at, which is sharing the content, hitting the like button. Again, you guys are doing such a great job with that, man. I've been talking to people in the comment section. People comment on my videos like all through the day, and I've been hitting them up, replying back to them. I've been really good on that. So yeah, we've been doing a good. All of us, we've been doing a really good job at growing this channel. So let's just keep it up and see if we get there. So we're back from commercial. We're just waiting for us to kick the ball.
Baker looked really good in his opportunity in that second drive. Took him out of the game, and the offense continued to play clean football when Kyle Trask came in. That I like. What I'm a little concerned about, same thing that everybody's concerned about, depth. And we're going to get a chance to see these second level, third level players play the second half of this football game and determine who is going to be on the Bucs 2023 roster.
Jason Light, general manager, joining us in a few moments, and actually has some news to give us.
About what? What news?
After the 25-yard line.
What's the news?
On offense. Josh Johnson started at quarterback. No Lamar Jackson, no Tyler Huntley, and then we've seen Anthony Brown. We didn't see J.K. Dobbins or their star receivers, Zay Flowers and Odell Beckham. And Brown remains the quarterback. He lost a fumble and killed a drive. Checking some of the second.
Trask will get his shot, Amber. Trust me, he will get his shot.
Keep an eye on Cam Gill, who's out there, number 49. We're going to see Marquise Watts play a little bit here in a little bit. That battle, that outside linebacker position that Todd Bowles says is the hardest one to determine right now is going to be showing up in here in the second half.
For a couple forward, Owen Wright, Cam
Gill got that.
tackle. So from the
Diaby hasn't looked as impressive in this game as he did in the Steelers game.
Cam Gill is the guy, Chris, and I know we talk about him week in and week out.
O-line from what I've seen, O-line dominated pretty much again. Moved the pocket big time, just moved the pocket. So O-line's been good in this game.
He's very productive in the run and passing, rushing the passer. You want to see him perform tonight.
round from the pocket and incomplete. Coverage was pretty good back there.
Looks like Diaby's been trying to use power against these tackles, and it's not working that well.
When he had a couple of opportunities, and even Joe Shalanka early, he hadn't had a chance to play a whole lot in the preseason.
Well, we're asking about backup players, and Keenan Isaacs is one of those guys. I thought he's had a pretty good
Cam Gill is just
early in this
getting there.
His coverage has been pretty spot on here as this game has gone on. He's had a lot of opportunities to defend passes down the field. Big third down coming up here. See him on the line of scrimmage here in man-to-man coverage. See if he can make another play.
There's Hayes. I'm looking at Hayes now.
Fox threat blitz. Backing off a little bit. They still bring extra.
Got him.
And they got him. He this time could not slip away. Sacked him to 20.
The whole line just crushed him.
Greg Gaines, former Ram, signed as a free agent as part of the group that got Jim on Gold's.
I think they're going to split this sack. Greg Gaines, Will Golston.
Yeah, Will Golston was in there.
All getting there. Diaby, it's like take your pick.
They all got him. The pocket literally just shrunk.
In the secondary, first sack of the day for this Bucs defense.
And a signature part of the Todd Bowles defense. Blitzing.
He really is. I mean, Trey Palmer just fumbled it. Trey Palmer went to catch it, bounced off of him, and fumbled forward. But he recovered it. But you do not want that. You cannot let that happen, bro. I don't care how good you are as a runner. You cannot let that happen, bro. He knows it. He keeps looking at the sideline scared. Like, can't have that happen, bro. But yeah, Golston's bullying everybody. Golston's been bullying everybody. He's been going against second stringers all preseason, but he's been bullying everybody pretty much. Fambe has made the most sense in your round table RTP. Who less delusional? Ooh. I think everybody has had their share of delusion.
Personal foul, face mask during the kick. Kicking team number 51.
But right now, there is a group that is taking the cake right now.
Dead ball spot. First down.
Returns to practice.
Well, Josh Ross called for the penalty. That's going to really help the Bucs. And more on Rondé and the ref in a moment.
Has Logan Hall played? Yeah, he played in the beginning. He played with the starters. I can't, to be honest, I can't. I didn't really see what he was doing. I was really focused on Shaq Barrett and Joe Tryon. I wasn't really focused that much on Shaq. I just wanted to see the burst from Shaq Barrett, which I definitely think he's not 100% back, Shaq Barrett. Now, he doesn't look bad. Don't get me wrong. He doesn't look like, he looks slow or anything. Like, he still looks good. He just doesn't look like Shaq Barrett. Shaq Barrett has this quick burst that he has. I haven't seen that yet. But he still looks good. He looks, put it like this, he looks good enough to where I'm okay with it. I'm like, okay, at least we have that. He still has his toolbox. You know what I'm saying? He's still going to do his job. He's not going to be sack leader this year or anything like that, but he's still going to be doing his job, and he's still going to be good enough. So we're going to need Joe Tryon and Kalijah Cansey to really do the thing. It's really going to be up to Joe Tryon and Kalijah, because I think Kalijah might have to be our best pass rusher, that up the mid, right up the middle. We'll see. But yeah, I can't really say I paid attention to Logan Hall. Don't really remember. Oh man. It looked like he was about to fumble that. All right, Trask about to go back out there.
Middle school, high school, college in Virginia. He's from Roanoke, Virginia.
And NFL.
And the NFL. He lives in Naples now. He's such a good guy.
And congrats to him, but a good guy too. Jason Light, general manager's 10th year with the Buccaneers, always joining us.
He has an announcement.
Some thoughts on great field position here, starting at the 40-yard line. What are you satisfied most with this team as you head into the regular season?
Well, I think there's a lot of youth and a lot of energy on this team, and it's permeating throughout the whole team. So it's been fun to see that. We're going to have a lot of rookies and second-year players make our team this year.
Yeah.
And they're playing very well, especially tonight. All right, take us into the mind of a general manager that has to tear down a roster and start over with 27 rookies at the start of training camp. I know it's not ideal, but it's what the situation called for here in Tampa. Well, it's challenging. It's challenging to my staff, and it was a challenge that everybody accepted because you know the guys and girls that we have on our staff, and just that's what they want to do. I mean,
Tucker almost got out of there.
Young guys that are going to have to make our team this year, and let's get the best ones, and it's challenge accepted.
Yeah, Sean Tucker, free agent, one of those carrying the football. Your center position.
I agree.
Part of the game.
I agree, Light. I agree.
Ryan Jensen, Pro Bowler, gave this team so much. He's been hurt. Is there an update on his situation, your center?
Well, first of all, Ryan, arguably one of the best linemen in franchise history, one of the best free agent signings we've had. It's going to be hard to replicate or clone him. We can only hope to.
Good throw by Trask.
Only hope to come close, but we're going to put him on IR. And
Ryan Jensen's going on IR, guys.
But he's going to be with us all year. Very excited about this team. He wants to help with the O-line.
That's it for Ryan.
Cody Mock,
Ryan Jensen's going on IR. Breaking news.
I've always liked Ginger. So, the selflessness, the toughness, the leadership that he has is second to none. And we talked a couple weeks ago about this, so we just waited a little bit there. But I know it was an emotional moment for me.
Ryan Jensen is going on IR. Jason Light just said it on the broadcast. He should have had surgery. It's official. He made the bad decision. He made a bad decision. He should have had surgery.
I know this year that Luke Gedeke is moving out the right tackle. We talked about it ad nauseum.
He should have. 2nd and 6. We're in the 15-yard line. Let's see if we can punch this in. Play action. Pass to Durham. Got the first down. 1st and goal, baby. 1st and goal at like the 8-yard line.
That Worth has, that Tristan has, we thought it would be an easy transition for him to left. Finding the left tackle is extremely difficult.
Everyone knew it was bad with him anyways. Yeah. Yeah.
So we're very excited about how the book is there. And what the future may hold. We don't often talk about offensive linemen. Usually if you're talking about it, they're doing something wrong.
No, he didn't get his surgery, bro.
Questions about him in the offseason.
He didn't get surgery. It don't matter for me. I see the future with Hainsey anyways. I already said it. I don't think we can get rid of him next year either, but I already said it. I don't mind letting him go. We got Robert Hainsey. Hainsey did his job.
That's one thing when we signed Ryan Jensen in 2018.
That's more money we can keep like in the future. So
and not that we didn't have tough guys.
2nd and goal under center.
Different level, and these guys watching him over the years, it's rubbed off.
What happened?
Penalty against the Bucs will be the 3rd one.
Ball start, offense number 19, 5 yards. Well, moving Luke to right tackle allows you to go draft Malk to play right guard. Talk about a rookie starting in that position because Luke Gedeke did it last year and did not fare well. Let's be honest, right? and not all players do. You know, Howie Marpet was one that did. Yeah, they're not all wired the same. They have some need a little bit extra time. Luke has made huge strides this year, and Cody right now is just a hell of a kid.
Trask for the end zone.
Overthrew Geiger. Gosh, come on. I felt like that was bad mechanics by Trask. Come on, you missing those. He's having a bad game today, man. He's missing a lot of throws today. He's making great decisions. He's just not hitting that shot. I don't know why. He's really trying. It looks like he's really trying to throw it in the bucket, and he's just overshooting him.
Yeah, not only Nebraska, it's a small school guy.
Yeah,
they'll get Trey Palmer. Yes,
but Palmer has been, the star of the preseason. Let's see here on 3rd and goal. If Trask can get the Bucs into the end zone after the penalty back, though he's lining up his running back.
What happened again?
Penalty for 2.
It's getting sloppy now. Come on.
The call.
That center.
Offense number 64. 5-yard
Yeah, so tell us more about Trey, why you traded him in the 6th round. I mean, he looks like a guy who could have gone a lot further, a lot higher, I should say.
Yeah, you know, we all know that he's got jets. He's a phenomenal athlete. There's a little something to him, I wouldn't call it cockiness, but a lot of, go ahead, that's what it is. There is.
Just a big receiver.
I think he comes from an SEC receiver and, former SEC receiver before he went to Nebraska.
Now what?
He's made a big play in just about every practice and now every game. Besides the month, we're going to have to coaches will get on him for. He's definitely exceeded expectations. Well, the catch he made earlier in the game, I'm 100% sure was not intended for him. He just went and stole it.
But it was a great catch. It was an outstanding grab.
All right, 3rd and goal. We're all the way at the 16 now, 15 and a half.
It up to the 16. So Chatter, another penalty, and Trask will fire.
Good throw to Palmer. Hold on to it.
10-yard line and then brought down.
It's going to be like a field goal at the 10-yard line.
Cue, but the kicking unit will come out on the field. You drafted Jake Camarda the previous year. He's done well for you as a punter and kickoffs. You had the decision with the Chase McLaughlin beating out Rodrigo Blankenship, and what Todd Bowles says ended up being an easier decision.
Yeah, he's done a great job for us. He's got a big leg. He's hit from 62 consistently in practice.
Oh, God, they're talking about the kicker. I hate this. Now I'm nervous for him.
Yeah, now, of course, I'm saying this now. Let's just say, he's going to make this. I put it in the universe earlier with McLaughlin. He's going to make everything.
This is a 27-yarder. Important to make it a 2-score game. He nails it. We'll continue with
Even there, they're so nervous. You hear them? I put it in the air. Jason's like, I know I just said this, and he's about to kick, and he's getting nervous. Rondé Barber's like, I already put it in the air that he's gonna make everything. Everyone's nervous about the kicking, bro. That's one thing we're all still nervous about. We let go of Suck Up, and we gotta go back to figuring out who's our kicker, man. That's so scary. That is so scary. But he's made enough already so far, so that's not. It is what it is. Yeah, I gotta see is he not following through? Why is he missing those throws? And they're like the easy ones. He's missing the easy throws. The hard throws he's making, and he's missing the easy ones. Now we're going to see some defense again. I think probably Yaya will be out after the 3rd quarter. And we'll see some Watts. See him in there. Yeah, like I said, Yaya, it's not that he's been playing bad, but he hasn't looked as dominant as he did in the Steelers game. But he's using a lot of power. And these tackles that the Ravens got are some big guys, man. These tackles that they're up right now, some big guys. So maybe he should try some more speed stuff. And that's why Cam Gill right now is winning he's getting a lot of pressure because he's a faster guy. He's using a lot of speed. He's not really trying to bully nobody. Yaya's kind of trying to bully people, and he's kind of like, you know, they're fighting back. They're big guys, and they're fighting back. So. Let's see. Back from commercial.
Pieces to help us. You know, it's unknown because you don't know them and you haven't seen them play. But we got younger in a lot of spots. I thought we got more explosive, and I thought we got faster.
Bucs general manager Jason Light with us after Todd Bowles told Ronnie and I this week again, it's not a rebuilding year. What would you call it? Reshaping?
Whatever you want to say, remodeled. It's you know, we have too many good players on this team to call it a rebuild. You know, I mean, we're missing. You know, when the greatest all-time quarterback retires, you know, that everybody seems to want to say that we have to rebuild completely, but it's you know, and we're taking on a lot of dead money, and we will for a little bit. So, but it's I think we have too many good players to call it a rebuild.
And speaking of quarterback, Kyle Trask, there were skeptics drafted in the second round, finally getting a chance, right? And then Baker Mayfield, you go out and find a better.
Oh yeah, talk about the quarterback.
A team to the playoffs, won a playoff game, and still Baker Mayfield, only 28 years old, just a one-year deal, but wins the starting job. Just tell us about how you thought after Brady this was going to go, and are you happy with the way it's going?
Well, yeah, we're very happy with the way it's going because number one, Baker's playing really good. But Kyle just.
I was about to say Shaq back in there. I forgot Watson's 58 now.
And earned a lot of street cred with the players and the staff and everybody in the building with the way that he's been playing. So.
He still caught that. Josh Hayes and Turner was on him. Double teamed on him. And homeboy still caught it. Good Lord.
Well, if there's a question I have, and it's something I've talked to Chris about pretty at length, is the depth. I
don't know if you truly caught that, but
some veteran guys, and I agree with you, Jason, that this team
Yep.
has too much talent on their first off of the defense on their first game to be considered out of the conversation. However, having to identify young players, offense and defense, that's got to be a challenge that you just haven't had to deal with in the last.
Watts is already showing himself.
You're looking for you know, upgrades in the back end.
Then they're probably at the game because Jason Light said it on the broadcast.
We know what we have to do, and you know, our coaches have done a great job.
He said they're putting him on IR.
He's claimed or signed or some other practice, whatever it was, to get ready to play games.
Second down 10. Bucs trying to keep Brown and the Ravens from advancing further. Hey, Rodney touched on the story. Mike Evans, 10 years ago, you're making a draft pick, your first rounder as a Bucs GM, and you're looking at this Manziel guy from quarterback to college. The way this other guy, this receiver guy, is playing pretty well. You were thinking about maybe taking a quarterback or Manziel. Instead, you took Mike Evans, and it's worked out great. We hope that he can, his agent said, help me out here, finish his career as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Well, you got Jason on the grid here, but just talk about what a great pick that was and how terrific he's been for this franchise, and how you hope to keep him here.
That seems like it was 20 years ago now. It was close though. I just remember it was like watching that tape my first year as GM. Like I was almost which came first, the chicken or the egg.
Lindsey's on it, and they get the first down.
I mean, nobody was there. That was easy.
Who made moves? Was it the quarterback or was it Mike? And then it just came down.
Cali Buck says Logan Hall really messed Jensen up. We may never see Jensen again. Yeah. General Lane just announced it on Facebook, and Light just said it on TV. Batman, did you find your team?
That's a question for another time. I'm sorry.
But big picture with Mike Evans, he just turned 30, right? How much better can he get? Can you get better?
Yes.
I got better mistakes. A lot of players get better as they get older and they get into their 30s. But receivers is not really known to do that. But to me, it's like
Sack, William Golson.
This year, he certainly has. He looks great. He's in the best shape of his life. He's not slowing down. So it's I wouldn't put it past him. I know how important it is to him for him and how competitive he is, so I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, no matter who the quarterback has been, 1,000 receiving yards automatically. Golster, terrific play there. Thank you, and John Spivtek, also Mike Greenberg, guys that supported you in getting promotions. Greenberg's got a birthday coming up later this month. So
Nobody wants to talk to Greenberg, though. We only talk to
I feel like we were going to replace Jensen anyways. He was always going to get replaced by Robert Hainsey.
Mike Evans as a long-time Buccaneer, but Jason.
That's why we drafted Robert Hainsey.
Maybe a fourth straight playoff appearance for this team.
Oh. They were all wanting to hit him. If they was sitting there, it just would have came right to them.
Appreciate it, guys.
Take care.
All right.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you guys.
Jason Lights, a decade with the Bucs.
It's hard to believe he's been here for a decade. I know he's done some good things, won a Super Bowl, obviously, 3 straight trips to the playoffs here recently, and having to had to make some tough decisions on the roster through the years and on the coaches. You fired Lovie Smith, and you come out and you hired Bruce Arians, and the rest has kind of been history. He's done a really good job
Well,
with this football team.
the involvement with the Glazer family on 3rd and 15 of bringing Tom Brady.
Dang.
As Brown will be stopped, but it'll be 4th down. And they're in
26. Mayweather just blasted that. I don't know if it was a running back, but that dude ran in with a blitz and ran somebody flew out where the pocket was and flew back. Like, he ran somebody clean over, bro.
expectations. We had the poll question about can the Bucs use a
He hit them hard.
4th straight playoff appearance for their division wild card. Tucker to try a field goal here. He's made from 39. This will be a 44-yard try. Kick is good.
Right.
As good as they get in that position. Ravens cut into the
Tucker's a
lead.
OG.
It's a 7-point Bucs advantage here in the 3rd.
Being an NFL fan is the greatest. Unless your home team doesn't match your hometown. Because it's hard for dolphins to survive in the desert. And eagles don't tend to nest with giants. But with NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube, you can watch your favorite teams out of market Sunday games. So no matter where you live, it'll feel a little more like home. At least on Sundays. NFL Sunday Ticket is now on
This.
YouTube and YouTube TV. Sign up.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't care. Even though I might have to get that. Yeah, that's kind of trash. He should have just got surgery, bro. Not only that, but that tells you just how bad last year he played, bro. He played last year in the playoffs, which pissed me off. There was no reason for him to be in the playoffs, bro. Robert Hainsey was doing just fine. There was no reason for that man to be in the playoffs. But you know what's funny? The two guys that I haven't really paid attention, and I said it too. I talked about Ryan Jensen like way earlier in camp, and I was like, no one's saying nothing. But every time there's contact, like, we have the drills and whatever, but every time we're doing team contact, he's never in there. He never plays. And then eventually, people were starting to talk about it. But in the beginning, I talked about it. But I never really cared. I never expected Jensen to be our guy, and I never expected Russell Gage to be our guy like this year. I didn't go into the season thinking about Russell Gage because I just felt like he was probably going to get hurt again or something. Like I didn't know. He hasn't been anything for us yet. And I think he could have been great with us, bro. He would have been perfect for this offense. But I just never thought about it. I just never put it in my mind of him playing. Like, I don't know. And Ryan Jensen, same thing with Ryan Jensen. I just already was looking at it as worst thing. We got Robert Hainsey, But it sucks. It sucks. In my opinion, Russell Gage hurts more than Ryan Jensen, in my opinion, because I felt like Robert Hainsey did his job last year. So I wasn't even thinking about freaking Ryan Jensen, really.
Very good as a wide receiver.
Yeah, and having one of his best, if not his best camp, according to his coach. As Trask throws and completes. Open up across the 40-yard line.
That's what you see that. Well, you guys don't see it, but it was kind of a stationary bootleg, and Sean Tucker's supposed to cut off the guy coming out of the side, and he missed him. And this is why Sean Tucker cannot be running back too. I've been saying this all preseason. This is why he can't be running back too. I love Jensen as a center, but I didn't mind him cutting him loose for the last 2 seasons due to his contract, and Hainsey comes at a cheaper price. Exactly. Exactly.
Put it this way, if there was no Mike Evans, we'd be saying the same thing about Chris Godwin. But there is a Mike Evans, and that duo has been one of the best in football in the past couple of years.
Sean Tucker, one of those free agents that they had.
That's exactly my point, Tampa Bay Rays fan. Robert Hainsey did good enough to where I feel like we don't need Jensen's contract on the books. Now, again, I think he'll still be under contract next year as well, but we can get rid of that. We don't need we don't need a Jensen and that kind of money. So Tucker caught and didn't make a move. And I like Tucker, don't get me wrong. That boy is explosive and dangerous. Don't get me wrong. But he's not making anybody miss in open field. He doesn't seem like he's elusive, which he should be, but he's made more plays going through people than going around somebody.
Trask, can he get the first down? He's moving out of the pocket. There's room to run.
Got the first. He got the first. Let's go. Trask ran and got the first.
Not official, but superimposed to give us a guideline, but they're moving the chains, and that's a good sign when a big guy like that knows where to go and gets there.
Well, it doesn't seem as if Kyle Trask is going to have to go to Advent Health after picking up this first down. Well done, Kyle.
Lowered his shoulder and got the first.
That big frame, but look at him fired up. That's as comfortable.
Who is our nickelback right now? Josh Hayes, but as far as starting for us in the regular season, it's going to be Christian Ezian. You love to see it, yep. Tucker is a good insurance policy and a good practice squatter. I mean, Tucker is we got to keep Tucker, bro. He's too talented. Of course he made it. Tucker's too talented. Like, when he gets the pass blocking better, you know what I'm saying? When he finds himself in the NFL, because like I said, his biggest plays is going through people, not juking people. And when Kyle Trask, every time somebody checks the ball down to him, he's getting tackled. He's not making people miss in the open field. So he's either got to literally run around them or run through them. But all the juking stuff that he's been trying to do, that hasn't worked out. But again, when he, maybe when he gets a little bit more used to the NFL, he'll feel a little more comfortable, or things slow down. Maybe then, why would he challenge this, bro? It's preseason. Come on, Harbaugh. What are you doing? Oh, they have never lost is this the team that has never lost a preseason game in like the last couple of years or something like that? Is it the Ravens? Vaughn is really getting opportunity this season due to being neutered by Fournette and Bernard on the depth chart. He already outplayed both of them. Vaughn, but there's just too many people ahead of him. Yeah, I mean, anybody's gonna have confidence after making a run like that. Okay, so then it wasn't them. Then it was somebody else. It might have been the Commanders or something like that. They had like some winning streak in preseason going or something. Oh, so the Ravens did have a streak. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
After review, the runner made the line the game. Baltimore loses the challenge.
All right, so Trask got the first down.
First down at the 43-yard line.
We've definitely seen some emotional Trask, so shout out to him.
Yellow line, he is tested. So yes, certainly wasn't enough evidence to overturn the original placement. So good job.
Let's get another. Trask has missed
And Harbaugh,
2 touchdowns.
he's been around. I told you.
He needs to get another touchdown.
124 challenges. He's been good on 54. So maybe that was one he could have let go. But he loses a timeout, which could figure in this game if they try and rally. And as you made a good point in the break, you and I were discussing this, even if he didn't get it, probably what we've seen there to God for out of
100%. You know, if there's one thing that Dave Canales has shown us in the first 2 preseason games is that 4th down is just another down, especially when you're on the plus side of the 50. There's really no reason to punt. You're not going to kick this and try to make a field goal from this long because of the spot. So they were going to go for it regardless.
Lair.
Patrick Laird is in the game.
Tell you, I like Lair, man.
4th year from Cal.
Uh-oh. Offensive lineman's holding his knee.
Miami with the Dolphins most recently.
Get up.
And we heard the news again from Jason.
Okay,
White,
he's up.
General manager of the Bucs, saying,
One good thing about last season under Brady is that the guy like Hainsey, Leverett, and Stinney the year before got their feet wet and went through growing pains. Now O-line have some game experience. Yes. Yes. Agreed. Agreed. 2nd and 8.
after a 2-yard pickup, Trask steps up. Open middle of the field.
And it really is a shame about Ryan Jensen, Chris, because the guy has been...
Mason, he missed some wide open guys tonight for some reason. Yeah. Yeah.
With that knee injury. Decided not to have surgery in the offseason.
That's the thing about Laird, though. Laird is, there's nothing flashy about that man. But he gets whatever you give him, he's going to take it, bro. He takes every little inch that the defense gives him. He has great vision. 3rd and 8. Come on, let's get this. Let's convert this, Trask. Low snaps. This is like the 3rd low snap. And he got the first. Let's go.
Great second effort by Daphne there. Not a guy that we've talked a lot about.
Good play by Daphne.
Did get to the scouting report on this guy. He's got great hands, and he's shown that really throughout the preseason. He has a little bit of fullback experience. He's got some toughness, and that was a great extra effort by him to pick up that first down on 3rd.
Yeah, in between college and jobs, he worked in Des Moines as a bar bouncer before the Colts actually signed him for the 2020 camp.
Come on, I want to see him throw a touchdown.
Tough time obviously making this roster depth chart as it stands now, but never hurts to put this.
Giving it a Tucker gets like 4 yards. Hey, we're barely in the 3rd still. A minute left in the 3rd. I thought we were at least in the 4th.
Tucker may be one of those free agent undrafted guys that will figure a lot for the Bucs this year.
I would like to see what he has. He's got some of that ability that Chase Edmonds brings to the table. He's got some speed, he's got some quickness, a little bit of power.
3 yards, I give him 3 yards. 2nd and 7.
Downhill runner. This guy can do a little bit of everything. We saw that explosion last week.
Giving it a... Oh, Tucker, nice. He hit the hole. That was nice. He squeezed through that hole. Didn't get the first, but it looked like he got a good amount of yards. Maybe 3rd and 3. Yep, 3rd and 3. Hainsey was solid as a pass protector after a roughing start to the season, but was a little raw on run blocking. Hopefully, he has improved in that department. Yeah, he definitely moved the pocket now. Sean Tucker's out. He's loose. Almost completely loose. He got the first down.
Tucker, and you hear the cans firing.
He does such a good job protecting the football. Well done.
At the end of the 3rd quarter on the Ken Ganley Kia scoreboard.
End of the 3rd. We are now going into the 4th quarter.
The new Ken
Finally.
Fort Ritchie with
But this is low key. I mean, shout out to Wolford. But this is low key good for Trask, man. Getting so much snaps, bro. This is what he needs. All these snaps of just seeing the field, throwing the field, seeing the field, seeing the different speeds of the NFL. Now that doesn't. Now he's still gonna get tricked, obviously, when he goes against starters in the regular season. But at least he's getting used to the speed. You know, he's getting used to throwing at places where it's like, oh, I know that's open. I don't care how fast that person is, he's not getting to there. You know what I'm saying? So all these reps is just really, again, God bless Wolford, but Trask getting these reps, man, is like a blessing in disguise. I mean, not really in disguise, but Hainsey is a decent starter at center. Maybe this can be a blessing and he grows over the season and he's a cheaper option. I mean, I don't see any problem with Hainsey. Again, Hainsey all preseason has bullied the guy in front of him. All preseason, he's bullied because he played in a lot of the preseason games. And there has been no rush up the middle with Hainsey there. In the run game as well, pushing, that pocket pushes up. Hainsey has played very well in this preseason. Yeah, so I listen, I can 1,000% be sure about our right side still, but I am a lot more relaxed. I'm a lot more calm when it comes to that right side, and I think I'm back to feeling like we might potentially actually have a good line. Like we could actually have a good line this year. And again, when I say good line, I'm not meaning like top 5. I'm not meaning like that. I mean like middle of the pack. We could actually have a middle of the road offensive line. And the difference is we had, even our Super Bowl runs, we had maybe like a top 5, you know, a top 5, maybe top 7 O-line, but that was as passing protection. Running the ball, we still had like a bottom O-line running the ball, but we might actually be middle of the pack running the ball and a little bit better than that passing the ball. And I hope that's what it is, because we need some runs. We need some runs. And Rashad looks good. The O-line definitely has been bullying people. So that's good, man. I left this preseason feeling good. I've now left this preseason feeling like all the boxes were checked except for nickel. And I am completely, we have a team. We're good. We can compete. Oh, that third string, freaking, I think it's Nick Leverett, bro. He's been snapping the ball low like this whole drive. Uh-oh, Tucker just got hurt. Tucker hurt his knee. Tucker just got hurt. Knee or his leg, one of the two. Yeah. It looks like his calf. They're holding on to his calf. Yeah, it's his calf. Probably got a cramp. They're stretching it. He'll be fine. They look like they're stretching his calf. Dang, you know what I just realized? I didn't eat nothing at my baby mama's house. I came from my baby mama's house over here, and I didn't eat nothing. I didn't get nothing to eat. Dang it. I'm hungry too. Had to censor that. We family friendly around here. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Did I just say that? I don't think I did. Keep it moving. Yeah, I think we listen. I honestly think we've had one heck of a training camp and a preseason. I think it's just his calf. I think he just like his hand is. Think they're just stretching out his calf or something. Like I think he should be fine. I think he should be fine. He probably won't play the rest of the game maybe, but I think he'll be fine. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. So yeah, he should be fine. He should be fine. I did the logo. Pewter and red till we cold and dead. Y'all know what time it is. I did everything. I did all of this. So probably brown. Yeah. Think a knee or something just landed on his like leg or something. He's fine. They're putting some ice on it. Shotgun, Trask, everybody spread out.
For Trask. And he's in trouble. He's sacked back at the 21-22 line.
Scared me. Homeboy threw Trask back like that. Professor X in the building. My brother, y'all got the best life for the Bucks. Better than the others, no names needed. My question is, you're the only one that let the game sound play on live, so do they try and monetize it? Well, I'm not monetized, but I don't think they I don't think they do. They haven't like gave me a strike or anything like that. Big Bucks in the building. Got another 38-yarder. So Jensen got paid and missed IR, but not this year. Good move or bad with surgery? Bad, obviously. Bad. He should have got surgery. I mean, if he was able to play this year, you can't be mad, right? He didn't get surgery. It is what it is. He's missing the season. He didn't get surgery. Bad move. Should have got the surgery. Yeah, it looks like calf cramps for Tucker. All right, let's see something from this defense, man. Cam Gill's out there looking nice. Watts is looking nice, bro. He came in and he was already being destructive. Watts is looking nice, man. We gotta keep him on the team. Now I wonder, is Ramirez gonna play? Because Ramirez only had like 3 snaps in the Pittsburgh game, and then he got hurt, and then he didn't even play for the Jets game, and he didn't even practice for a long time. So we haven't seen nothing from Ramirez. But one of the snaps he got back there fast, so I want to see some more Ramirez as well. So I wonder if we see some more Ramirez now that we're in the 4th. Ramirez and Watts should be dope, seeing them in the backfield, right? Yaya was still in there the last time we saw the defense. I wonder if he should be out now. Again, Yaya looked dominant in the Steelers game. In this game, he didn't look so dominant, but it looked like I don't know if he was working on just being powerful, but they have real big tackle. So it looks like it's Watson and Cam Gill.
Even these second stringers have really taken on that
Watson, Cam Gill's out there.
Like, bend, don't break, get down the field, but come out and make a play. They only allowed 1 touchdown this game. That was the first drive.
Ooh, right up the middle. Big run.
First and up the middle.
Big run. Jeez.
Would have been in the end zone.
Up the middle. That's where they've been killing us. Up the middle.
Now meet my words, Chris.
Senate, and it's been Senate, 95. They've been gashing right by Senate, too.
The secondary. What a powerful run there.
38-yard run. Sit down to the field. Baker Mayfield is with them.
All right, Baker, second series. I know you guys needed an answer after the Ravens went right down and scored. You and Chris Godwin got together. Perfect on that drive. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I just think, obviously, calls were coming in quickly. We were able to get some good
No, he's been hurt. That's why.
well. Just good play action.
Ramirez has been hurt.
Just taking what's
He
there.
got hurt after in the Steelers game. He only had 3 snaps in the Steelers game, and then he was out. He got hurt, and he hasn't been practicing or anything. But he's been practicing of lately. He didn't practice at all for the Jets stuff, but he's been practicing. I don't know if he's going to play in this game.
Naturals he used during this competition.
No, I think during training camp, you definitely try certain things and things practice for a reason. But yeah, when it comes down to it, we're going to have a great defense. So taking what's there for us, just keep moving the chains and just trying to get any sort of points on each drive. And for us, the rest will take care of itself.
Dave Canales says that it was really up in New York. Here after the practice with the Jets, they kind of knew, all right, this is probably the end of the competition. When did you guys find out and how did you come together? Because you said we got to keep this quarterback room together.
Oh, absolutely. Quarterback room is so important for any franchise. We found out after the New York trip in our room. Unfortunately, things happen during the year. We need everybody in there to be ready. And Kyle's done nothing short of an amazing job this training camp and this whole offseason of continue to improve and push me as well. So we're going to be ready, whoever is in there.
Oh, I thought we were going to get picked right there.
We haven't asked you one time during this entire process, are you having fun on this football team?
Yeah, absolutely. It's an amazing group. Luckily, first time free agency, so I got to pick where I was going. And it's a great organization, great guys, a lot of key pieces, veterans, guys that know how to win and they know how to do their job the right way. And so I'm having fun with it. And it's just a fun group.
Baker, all the best on opening day. We'll see you.
Remember, as a rookie, he had 27 touchdown passes. It was a rookie record.
Tucker needs improvement on learning to block.
Broke that record.
Yeah, he'll get better at it. But that's definitely why he can't be running back 2 right now.
Got hurt, then things changed in his career. Rams, Carolina, and an opportunity here to prove that he's still got it at only 28 years old.
Well, if you look at the timeline of a Baker Mayfield, first quarterback in however many decades to take Cleveland to a playoff game and win. Then he has a falling out with this coach Stefanski in Cleveland. Whether it's his fault or whoever's fault, you don't know. And then he's traded late in before training camp to
Come on, get a stop.
Goes to a team where they end up firing the head coach. And so people that have
Pass rush not really getting a chance. Oh my gosh. Pass rush is not getting a chance. They're just letting the Browns letting the ball go fast.
The Rams last year played 4 really good games with a coach who probably, in my estimation, is the most confident one he's had in his career.
I agree. He's way better as a guard. He's not good as a center at all.
Very similar offense that he did.
He's been snapping, not just because of the snap, but he's been snapping the ball low this whole time. But not just because of that, he blocks better as a guard as well.
6 for the Bucs defense. We'll come back to Baker in a moment. Anthony Brown, catch made, but not in the end zone.
Got the first down.
Made the tackle on Owen Wright.
They're going to try to run it.
For a first and goal. Canales said something about Baker. They're going to hurry up to the line. Let's see if the Ravens quick snap this.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Ravens. Owen Wright.
Big drive by Owen Wright. Big play to start that series. And then
Yeah, it was one big run, and then they just ding, 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 ding. Pass rush didn't have no chance to get there.
They ran the ball down the.
And that's the problem with Cam Gill. Light in the butt.
that's the MO of
They want to pass rush. They want to run the ball. He's not that great at stopping that run.
Now control offense.
He's a little light in the butt, but he's definitely a pass rush guy.
I think they still have this element to them. in their offensive scheme.
There's field goals important for Chase McLaughlin, and he made them all because with this extra point from Justin Tucker, it's only a 3-point game.
3-point game.
23-20, just over 9 minutes to go in the fourth.
All right.
300.
All right. Couple more possessions. See what they talking about in the group chat. Yeah. Not saying much. All right, we're back from commercial. Shout out to Rondé Barber. Hall of Famer, Rondé Barber.
I'm not usually that cocky. I was feeling it that day.
Yeah, one of the great plays in Buccaneer history.
Professor X says, I'm in Ohio thinking of doing my own up here and like your setup 100. I know if we show the video, they will demonetize it. Any advice is appreciated. If not, Bucks for life 100. Any advice? Be you. However you are a fan, however you fan, there are plenty of people that fan the way you fan, so be yourself.
Tony Dungy. It's a nice club to join, Chris. Very nice.
What else?
Well, you got, you not only
Try to be as consistent as you can,
title as well. There's some great players in that hall.
and only do it if you're passionate about it. If you're not passionate about it, there's no need to do it.
No, he couldn't hang on. Coming back down with it was Cephas Johnson. They just picked him up a couple of weeks ago after the injury to Russell Gage. Thought he had it on that deflection.
Cephas Johnson, number 28. He was a college quarterback at Southeast Louisiana.
He seems too relaxed in this game.
Sign him because you're interested in him. He got
Talking about Kyle Trask. Like, he just sat there and then he just threw it. Like, he didn't even, like, he seems too relaxed. Like, he needs to go back to being in his like, everything mechanics.
I mean, Mike Evans is big. There's not a guy on his team that looks like him.
Lair, big run.
Lair leaping into Ravens territory.
Big run by Lair.
Match run with run. Ravens got off to their last.
Being honest, that's what people gravitate to. Yes. I told you.
So while we were showing that Rondé Barber promo, but then you could have did the ball to
Trask a little off tonight. He's a lot off tonight, man. But I told you about Lair, bro. He's gonna whatever you give him, he's gonna get. He's gonna take it, bro. He is gonna take it. Everybody's giving you great opinions and great opinions and tips. Professor X.
How Trask has become in this offseason. Lost some weight. Significant amount. I can't put it.
That run was clean.
He's definitely more mobile than he was a year ago, because a lot of what's going to be asked of him, if he has to play this year, this backup quarterback is to get out of the pocket, make throws going to your left. There's a play that they run, play action where the quarterback booting to his left, and he has to spur himself and throw. Then it's like a base play to this offense. He's definitely more capable of doing that this year than years past.
He's listed at about 230 this year at 6'5".
Another run by Lair.
Slipped through again. This excellent tackle keeps him from getting some.
I don't know, man. That's the only thing. I don't know if Lair gets a spot, and I like Lair. I like you. I've been the only one that's talking about Lair. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he gets a spot because you got Rashad, you got Vaughn, you got Chase Edmonds, who again, I would rather kick Edmonds out and have Laird, because the thing is, I like Edmond, and Edmond is a home run hitter, but the man cannot stay healthy. That's why he goes from team to team. He can't stay healthy, and I just don't want him to. I just don't want him to have a roster spot. Take up a roster spot for what? Just to get hurt when we need him? So I'd rather it be Rashad, Vaughn, Laird behind Vaughn, and then Tucker. I don't know if we're gonna keep four. And the only reason why I put Laird in front of Tucker is because I feel like, oh my God, I feel like Tucker might need to do better at pass blocking. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not sure. I can't say that Patrick Laird is better at pass blocking than Sean Tucker. But I see more running from Laird than I do Sean Tucker. But there's no denying Sean Tucker is the most talented out of all of them except for Rachaad White. He's the most talented out of all of them. But Vaughn is a better veteran. He's pretty much a veteran now. He's more reliable, knows what he's doing, especially in pass protection. And Laird, I can trust to go get that yard. I can trust Laird to get that yard. He's going to go get that yard. Sean Tucker, there's too much. He's getting tackled in the open field. Missing blocks here and there. Not as in setup and how you did all that behind you. Been doing stuff on Insta, and I just started my videography and production and can use a guy with your talent even without football. I did all this through OBS. And I believe OBS is still free. So everything I did, I've learned from YouTube how to use OBS. You know what I'm saying? And just playing around with it and learning it. And it's been years, and I've done this for years, man. I've used this program for years, so I've gotten really good at being able to go to, you know what I'm saying, I could go here and take myself to the side and show my videos, you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I have any videos. No, I took the videos down. But just things like that, you know what I'm saying. Like, I could show the game, right? Like, oh, I could show the game, right? Where's the game? Right there. That's the game right there. You see what I'm saying? So I could, if I really wanted to, I could show the game. You know what I'm saying? I used to actually do that. I would only show like the replays. See, that's the game right there. Baltimore 20, Tampa Bay. But I'm not gonna do that because then I get in trouble. So, but yeah, like I was saying, I learned how to do all this stuff. You just got to play with it. It's called OBS, and it should be free. Oh, he probably meant like what software equipment stuff. Thank all y'all for the awesome words. My people, Puerto Rican, Taino, stuck in Ohio, making the best, and would love to communicate with the homies. Oh, Boricua, okay. I'm Puerto Rican as well. Oh, get that. Get that. Puerto Rican as well, so shout out to you for that. Whatever happened to them Skull Gang tracks? They still uploaded. Yeah, they're in the playlist. If you go on the Real Talk Perez Show channel, you could go on the playlist, and they're there on the playlist. They all got copyright strikes, but they're there. You can listen to them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's turn the game. I mean, the game's on, but put the video.
No more than 2 crude seasons. Here they hit. Bring up the third down.
Yeah, that makes it interesting. I mean, when I was playing, practice squad units were 5 deep. That was it. You only had 5 players. And now, a couple years ago, they gave you that additional players to put in practice squad. Not only that, you can move them up and down without so many steps. And so practice squad players become important. It's important this time point in the game where practice squad level players are going to get their playing time. We're watching
5 more minutes. 5:40 in the fourth. 3rd and 4. Come on.
Veterans could be on that squad. So he's been around a while. It's still a job to have. Keep a dream alive on a 3rd down. Anthony Brown and an excellent tackle coming in to prevent the first down. Anthony Chesley.
Really good tackle. And you hit him up high, fly. When they're running sideways, we used to call this a shot tackle. He doesn't see you coming. The only way to make sure he goes backwards is to cut his legs out. Great play by Chesley there. He's one of those guys, Chris, we're talking about. Could be one of those down the line practice squad guys if the numbers don't work out right for him. But there's definitely something about that kid that I like when he's playing.
You know what? I have not made any bets. I have not made any bets yet, but I should go look at it. I should go look at it and see what. I never, and to be honest, now that I think about it, I never really like betting week 1 because so many things, so many teams, you don't really know who's looking like what.
His numbers were very impressive. I thought he operated this offense very, very well when he came in early.
Nice. Yeah, I got to do some bets this year.
Yards. Hasn't made really any mistakes. He made 1 or 2 bad throws. But other than that, he's kept this offense moving.
And he's protected the football. I know that's a basic necessity as a quarterback. Ronnie Brown is in the
Ronnie
game,
Brown. Ronnie Brown, nice little cut. Has some yards.
Mayfield had to kind of relearn as he reignited his career here, protecting the football, but yet being aggressive to get points.
It's weird because I know what you're saying, and I'm just like, it feels like it's one of my cousins or my aunt or something. You know what I'm saying? It feels weird, but yes, I got you, bro. I got you.
A lot of mistakes in football. They don't have Tom Brady. They're not going to have a bunch of comebacks.
Appreciate it.
Like they had in these past 3 years, where you just give him the offense and let him operate it like he did, I should say, for 18 years. Starting quarterback.
Yes, sir. Third and 3. Come on, keep this drive going. I want you to get another touchdown, Trask. I need a big throw. Need a big throw, Trask. I know it's hard with these dang receivers. They can't get open down the field, but
his first chance. But boy, what he was a part of, and you look at what Geno Smith in Seattle did last year with Shane Waldron, the offensive coordinator. He's bringing a lot of that in the Bay offense.
Good dump off. Good catch by Brown. Good catch and good run by Brown.
Great little wrinkle to the offense here, like you saw.
Yeah, that was real good wrinkle. They put Brown out wide all the way at the end. They motioned him back, and then they hiked the ball. He ran back outside. They threw it right to him, caught it, kept going. Oh yeah, you can grab a lot of bucks in the late rounds. People sleeping on them.
Somebody out of nowhere that ends up being a pretty good player for this Tampa Bay team.
Picked up 24, Trask.
See, he caught that.
Yes, right at the first down mark.
See what I'm saying? Like Trask, that's a tough throw right there. He makes that throw
Free agent.
on the run.
Another guy.
Someone in his face, he makes that throw. But then when he's in the pocket, no pressure, he's just like, and it's a bad throw. Like, bro,
With a hand in there. It was awesome. At the 35, but good enough.
it's like he's too relaxed. And when he's like, oh, okay, boom, he's perfect.
It's like a staple of this offense.
I think it was too relaxed in this game. Like, well, I'm not a starter anyways.
Fresh shut it down. It's over 190 yards passing down for Kyle Trask as Brown slips things down to the
Got a little bit of yards. Good job, Brown. Baltimore's taking a timeout. They're hoping to get the ball back and have a 2-minute drive for their guys. And we're hoping to kill a lot of this clock and end it with a touchdown.
Last week, so that we could be talking about breaking the streak. But yeah, good on it, Dan. Dan probably has something better to talk about than we do here.
Dan, what do you have? I guess Dan has nothing at the moment. But we'll get back to it on that. He's probably setting up his post-game interview. I know he's busy, Dan.
Programming note, Chris. Sunday nights after Bucs games, tune into the Bucs Bonus Show on News Channel 8 after Sunday Night Football. Recap, highlights, heroes of the game, analysis. Each Sunday night. I like to call it late night with the Bucs.
Evans' prop
Every Sunday night.
is at 55 yards. Really?
Classy. Second down, 6.
You know, late night with the Bucks. He didn't say that he was on it. I mean,
But you're on it. Dan's it, right? You appear with Dan.
No, I'm not on it. But Dan, that's selfless. Like it should be selfless self-promotion right there.
Well, Dan Lucas is always on. He's always either at the Bucs or on somewhere. By the way, I want to say happy birthday to Arturo De La Cruz,
Yeah, this other guy's.
the operations manager, WFLA.
Kyle Trask keeps getting these bad snaps down low so bad.
It's like you and Dan.
New center came in, is doing the same thing, snapping it to the ground.
And sets the stage for the regular season
I think that's very interesting that Dallas got Lance. Very interesting.
against the Bears.
Very interesting.
Buccaneers.com. Get tickets.
I think Jerry Jones is doing what Jerry Jones does.
New offensive coordinator.
He sees
And a new and improved defense.
a Trey Lance type of following, and I think he's doing what Jerry Jones does. Jerry Jones sells tickets. Jerry Jones sells hope. Did you see the Ryan Jensen news? Yeah, we already talked about that right when Jason Light said it. All right, down the field. Touch. Oh, Miller.
Good looking throw.
Great looking for Chris. And it's his hand. You think he should have caught this. But
Miller for the touchdown. Took a shot.
This is Caillou Blue Kelly.
Oh. Homeboy, that should have been pass interference.
Ryan Kelly's son went to USC, my teammate.
Trask is pissed. You saw that? Trask said, fifth. He was pissed because he dropped it and Miller was going to catch it. The dude hit Miller's hand. And when Miller got his hand back up, it kind of hit the ball, bobbled it, and he almost still caught it, but then Trask was pissed. Trask was cussing.
James here, no matter who they're playing or what the score is. But McLaughlin delivering, Baker delivering.
Well, that's a good throw, though. Good throw, great throw by Trask.
So it's now a 6-point difference.
He left his hand out and everything. He was like,
If they intend to try and come back with no timeouts remaining,
he was pissed.
Max Defender Rate, the most advanced weather radar in Florida. Trust the best, and the best is Max Defender Rate. I think we're okay with that tropical thing that is going on out there. And hopefully maybe there's a little rain, but otherwise it won't.
It was a good throw by Trask.
Was anybody too much damage?
Yeah, he should have 3 touchdowns.
You and I, we first sat down and we were
One of them is his fault that he doesn't have a touchdown.
the energy.
The other one is the wide receiver's fault that he doesn't have another touchdown.
Trying to set up some time to talk to him a little bit before this game. I know you and I are running around. We talked to Todd Bowles today. I couldn't get down to the field. We got our signals crossed. He said, "I'll come up to this booth at a broadcast before the
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. At least the kicker's getting work.
Because I only really sat down with him and had that 30-minute or so talk. I felt like we could have talked to him for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's like it could have never ended if we would have allowed it to. But yes, he's got an infectious personality.
And another thing is,
Like his team.
Dave Canellis seems very comfortable. So I like that too. Again, that reminds me, because that's the only other thing we still don't 100% know how Dave Canellis is gonna call, how aggressive he's gonna be during a real game. So that's the only thing that we have to still worry about, that we still don't know. But again, I do feel like I'm a lot more calm about it. I do feel like we'll be okay. I have a good feeling. We don't know, but I kind of feel like we'll be fine. Like I think he's gonna do his thing. I think he's gonna do his thing. Joshua in the building. Pass was short, needed to be a yard further out. Oh no, pass was on point. Pass was on the dime. Pass was on the dime. I mean, the receiver almost caught it like this. Not like this, but like this. If a receiver almost catches the ball like this, that's a dime. That means that's a basket catch. That's a basket catch right there. That means that was on point. That was on a dime. Now, if he was like that, trying to catch the ball, then maybe it was a little too far. We're almost out of here, guys. We're almost out of here. But what a preseason, man. What a preseason. I don't like Senate. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Cali Bucks. I like the Senate. But I can't lie. He hasn't had a good preseason at all. He hasn't had a good preseason at all. And I was rooting for the guy. But yeah, he hasn't had a good preseason. And I do think someone's going to take his spot. 91, Mike Green. I like him. Mike Green, I like him. So I think he might have took his. I hope he took his spot. We need great gains for the Vita Vea. We got Vita Vea. We got great gains, which will be backing up Vita Vea doing his position. Then we got Logan Hall and William Golston, right, to back up William Hall's position, or maybe even take over if Logan Hall doesn't, if he starts slipping. And then you got Kalijah Kancey, and then you got Mike Green to back up Kalijah Kancey. And the way I said it, or those guys are the same. Greg Gaines is a big body that can take up space like Vita Vea. William Golston does exactly what Logan Hall does, but the opposite. They're the same type of body. They have the same type of, they literally have the yin and the yang when it comes to strength and weaknesses. And Kalijah Kancey and Mike Green are both the same pass rush, smaller, quicker pass rush guys. So after that, it don't even matter. Then you got your outside. You got Barrett, and you got Barrett and JTS. You got Yaya, who's kind of like JTS. I'm hoping Ramirez. They say Ramirez is like Shaq Barrett, but we haven't seen Ramirez, so we can't say that yet. But we got Anthony Nelson. We got Cam Gill. And to be honest, I kind of like Watts more than, is it Watts or Watson? I think it's Watts. I kind of like Watts more than I like Cam Gill. There goes Watts right there as we speak. There goes Watts right there with a quarterback hit as we speak. I think that was Watts.
Get a touchdown. We'd end up that way.
My opinion, they need a backup center to Hainsey in case something happens to him. Those snap, yikes. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. I didn't even think about that, but you're right about that. Oh, that's not Watts. I thought that was Watts. It looks like 48, not 58. So that wasn't Watts.
Have a review. This has been automatic. Just want to see if he caught it. Who's upstairs calling for it?
And Sean Smith is back in his normal position as referee.
So we've been basically having 30 people talking all stream. I mean, I'm sorry. We've basically had 30 people watching all stream today, but we've had maybe the same 6-7 people talking. So guys, don't be afraid to comment in the comment section. Give your guys' opinions. Say whatever you want. Now,
Yeah, I think the only thing they're looking here.
hopefully you're subscribed, because you can't talk unless you're subscribed.
As he goes to the ground.
So
If he juggles it or they deem that hit the ball, hit the ground, it'll be ruled incomplete.
Professor X says Aaron Stinney was a beast in the playoffs and Super Bowl, but since he got hurt, he just ain't been the same. Now he's third on the depth chart, I believe, which is a shame. Yeah.
Determined the runner was down inbound with 1:57 on the game clock.
Joshua says, so when you gonna start backing Baker, or are we gonna have to hear about Trask every time there's an incompletion or something you don't agree with? No, I was backing Baker already in this game. I told you I'm not your ordinary fan, man. I'm not this guy that I just want to be right, and I don't care if you have good points. Listen, I'm real with mines, bro. I'm real with mines. I'm a team guy. Whatever's best for the Buccaneers. Baker is QB1. Baker has my full support. Period. I was on the beginning of this stream. I was all for Baker. It is what it is. Like I'm here. We here. It's time to go win. Let's go compete. I don't say anything's bad because I don't like. I've been on Trask's butt today, right? I've been on Trask butt all day today. Trask, I don't like this game. Like, Trask seemed too comfortable in this game. I feel like this might be his worst game. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm real about mine, bro. If you're not doing good, if I see what it is, I'm gonna tell you why you're not doing good or what it is. If you're doing good, you're doing good. That's it. I want the best for my team. That's it. No one's above criticism.
Right on target, and a first down inside the 15-yard line.
No one's above criticism, period.
Dropped the touchdown pass earlier in the game.
I just want what's best for the team. Exactly. Exactly. You know. That's all it is, bro. I don't know. I don't want. I wanted to be right about Kyle Trask, so I'm gonna hate on Baker because I want to be right. No, that's not how I move. Not for my team. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. Period. I don't move like that in life in general. I'm always real about mine.
And Brown is trying to take off, but knocked down at the 15-yard line.
There you go.
Yeah.
46 seconds. Can this defense stop them from scoring? They're at the 16-yard line. 35 seconds. Is 2-11. Come on, get that sack. Nice. Batted down pass by coverage in 57. Ulysses. I like him. I kind of hope he makes the team, but that's too many inside linebackers. Hope KJ Britt don't make it, and Ulysses makes it. And Ramirez is in now. Why are they barely putting in Ramirez?
Yeah, after 24. Think about that over the years.
Ramirez is in there now. Let's see if he could get a stop.
And they're on the ropes here. Brown fires. Incomplete. It is fourth down.
Fourth down. Keep Ramirez in there.
Yeah, this is a clean down in one play right here. You know, if this were a regular season.
Facts over feelings. Let them know. I think that whole problem with Trask is the lack of it. I don't know. Come on. Stop him right here. Let's get this dub.
Good job, as you pointed out, to keep Brown from running around.
That yard line, that 11 yard, you see that big help line, the red line. Stop him from getting there.
Sacked.
And the Bucs will seal this game. Charles Snowden shows up when the Bucs needed a sack the most.
Snowden got a sack. Game over.
Good job by this Bucs defense all night. I know they gave up 2 touchdowns. Snowden at the top of the screen just goes right by him, left tackle. He's done. You can tell he didn't have the will to put up a fight. Snowden ends this game for the Bucs, and you know what I love about preseason games, the last one especially. These guys have been together for 5 months, right?
Oh man.
But one guy who you don't know what his roster potential is going to be.
People are still looking for Snowden.
He gets to make a great play to end the game here for the Buccaneers.
Charles Snowden from Virginia, your school. They were waiting all preseason to give him a little hype.
Yeah. What about Dennis? How does he look? Dennis hasn't played. Dennis hasn't played since the Steelers game. He's been hurt since the Steelers game as well. Ramirez, so I don't know about Ramirez, man. Like,
Baker Mayfield and that young man, Kyle Trask, Chase McLaughlin in this preseason, perfect 5 out of 5 field goals, 5 out of 5 extra points.
all right, well, that's the. So I don't know about Ramirez because, again, they put him in at the very end, like the very last drive. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they're trying to hide him. Maybe they're trying to hide. You think they're trying to hide Ramirez? I don't know, but I thought that was odd. Like, why are they not giving him any snaps? Like, I feel like they're really trying to figure out what they want to do with the other pass rushers. Todd Bowles said it earlier in another press conference that that's the hardest position right now to cut is these pass rushers. Excuse me. Sorry about that. These pass rushers is really hard for them to cut, so they're really trying to look at these pass rushers. So let's we could talk about the preseason for these guys, but before I do that, I think we should have a film day, right? We should watch the film, break down the film, and watch everybody before we talk about who should get cut, all that stuff. So we'll have another live stream. I don't know when. Dang, but everyone's gonna get cut on Tuesday. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to do it before that. I don't know. We'll talk. I'll see. Okay, so this is what we'll do. If Monday I will do a stream. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'll try to do a stream before that. If I can't do it at home, I'll do it while I'm at work. Try to do a stream real quick or something like that. Appreciate it, Rashad. Appreciate it, man. Rashad in the building. So I'll try to do it then. If not, it is what it is. But let me talk about just so far the preseason. Let's just talk about the preseason. Once again, we had a great training camp because it's over now. It's about cuts now. Now it's time for cuts. It's time to get the team ready for the season. It's time, man. It's time. But I'll say this. We had a great preseason. We had a great training camp. Listen, I told you guys way in the beginning, we're very talented. We still got a talented team. We got a team we got a playoff caliber team right now. Right now, starting, we have a playoff caliber team, easy. Right now, if Baker does his thing or Trask comes in and does his thing, we have a playoff caliber team, easy, right now. The depth behind the starters is another situation. That's another situation. Now, we have a lot of talent after the starters. We have a lot of talent. But as Jason Light said today in the broadcast, it's all young. It's all young and inexperienced. So even though we might have injuries here and there, we're going to have someone come in who has talent. It's just the inexperience of, oh, you missed that tackle, or oh, you missed that assignment here and there because of the inexperience. That's what we're going to have to deal with. So let's hope that we stay healthy. Obviously, every team wants to stay healthy, but let's hope that we stay healthy, because if not, we're going to have inexperience come in. I mean, we got Logan Hall starting. Logan Hall is starting, going to be starting for us. He's inexperienced. So I mean, our nickel situation, Christian Izien, and whoever's after him or whatever, we got inexperience. So, I mean, Mack, right? Gadecki, inexperience. So the good thing is this. Once again, and I've talked about this before, when you talk about our head coach and Todd Bowles, once again, Todd Bowles has shown as a head coach, these players are developing, right? We feel like Robert Hainsey, we're good with him. He developed after last year, right? Who else? Logan Hall. They feel happy enough to put him as a starter. Zion McCollum, maybe not as a tackler, but as covering as a corner. He looks better. Developed him. We're developing these guys, man. We're developing these guys. Devin Tompkins, he developed. Devin Tompkins looks way better than he did last year. And he didn't look bad last year, but he still looks way better this year. Devin Tompkins, he developed. It's just we're seeing, as you can see in the preseason games, right? Did we lose the first one? I believe we lost the first preseason game. That's another thing. Especially our second, third stringers. We didn't look too hot in our first preseason game, right? Right away, we had a whole bunch of Buck fans. Oh, we got a lot of penalties. That's a mark of a bad head coach, and this and this and that. I think we had, 3 penalties today? We went from a whole bunch of penalties first preseason game to less penalties to even less penalties in the third preseason game. We saw the second and third string look like trash to the second game look a lot better to the third game looked decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're seeing progression. That's good. Whether you're talking about Kyle Trask at quarterback, or you're talking about defensive players or defensive teams as a unit, they looked like they were nervous, and I said that after the preseason 1 game. I said, hopefully they got the jitters out after that Steelers game. Hopefully they got the jitters out, because I feel like we played better at training camp practice against each other. Now, is that because we're used to playing each other, we know the ins and outs and all that, or because we're comfortable? Preseason 1 game looked like we wasn't comfortable. Preseason 2 game looked like we were a lot more, we got the jitters out, we looked a lot more comfortable, we played a lot better. Still not great caliber, but it looked like we progressed, we played better. Third preseason game looked like we progressed, we played better. Second team. Third team, fourth team, they're trying to make the spots. A lot of miscommunication. That's still, it is what it is. But we had a hell of a preseason. We had a hell of a training camp. We've developed players. We've picked up a lot of talent. There's talent all over this team. Talent all over this team. I mean, you talk about Watts. You talk about Ulysses, or however you say his name. JJ looked better this year. Russell. What else? JTS looked a little better from what we saw, so that's good. He got a sack today, right? I mean, it's you can't ask for too much more than what we did today. And the number one thing, we were coming out of this thing healthy. We lost Russell Gage, that sucks. We lost Ryan Jensen, that sucks. Ryan Jensen wasn't really to training camp. We never really had him. Russell Gage, that's a big loss. Big loss. But for the most part, besides that, we came out of this thing healthy. Pretty darn healthy. So, can't be too mad, man. We can't be too mad. Really good preseason, really good training camp once again. I'm ready. I'm ready for the season. Let's read some of these comments and get up out of here. I was focused on the game. Would have been in chat more. No worries. Mazement says, salute my guy. Thanks for the stream tonight. I'll be around. All right. Professor X says, I'm a Gator fan, but also a diehard Bucks fan since the day when one Buck place was a mall. I would love for Trask to be QB1, but Baker is the guy, so I'm down with him. It is what it is. Facts. Me too, Professor X, big Gator fan. What the heck happened to my eye? Playoff, don't know about that, but we'll see. Hey, if things go right, we got the talent. We're very talented. We have good depth behind guys, but only a few stand out in certain areas. Main areas are secondary and inside linebacker depth. Third and fourth CBs and third and fourth inside linebackers that are getting better, so at least we see something rather than them just looking lost. Shout out to staff development and Light for finding depth late in draft and getting unsigned guys that can play and contribute. Yeah, we got those guys coming down the pipe too, the unsigned guys. We literally went from being oldest to be one of the youngest teams in the league. We had to do it. We got a season that we're trying to get rid of contracts or get in a better situation with our contracts. We're also in a year where we're trying to figure out what we have to do, if we have to do anything at quarterback. And while we do that, we're getting these youngsters that are in the back of the room, maybe get them some playing time and develop them and have a squad ready for the next year and the years to go. I mean, we're building something good here. We built something, we won a Super Bowl with it. Now we're recalibrating stuff, getting ready to go for a real push with a team instead of a. Well, I mean, we had a team when we won the Super Bowl too. So, anyways, it's your man RTP, Skull Gang in the building, man. I appreciate all you guys. You guys, great stream today. Remember, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you hit the subscribe button, make sure the notification bell is on all. Because if it's not on all, you won't be notified when we go live and you'll miss some stuff. So trust me, make sure the notification bell is on all. And before you guys go, if you haven't yet, show some love to the channel. Hit the like button. Share the channel if you're really feeling the channel. And again, I've been really busy with work, but hopefully I got so many ideas in my head. I just haven't had time because work's actually picked up, which is good because I'm making money right now. So, but if anytime I have any time, I will be making more. It's your man RTP, Skull Gang in the building. I see you guys when I see you. We out here. Deuce.